Hello everyone and welcome to the Redmen TV. Yes, it's watch along time. Steve Hoare here with Steve Plunkett ahead of Liverpool's clash at Selhurst Park against Patrick Vieira's Crystal Palace. Yeah, we're all excited to get this one done. I say excited, there's a little bit of trepidation as well. Just to let you know, like as always, our watch-alongs with about 10 minutes left to go to kick off. We're sponsored by BetMate today, our sponsor for the watch-along. So if you want to come and play along with me, with Chris and with Paul, simply click the link in the description below or download the BetMate app on your device. But if you do that, use Redmen10 when you sign up, and you'll get a little bit of a couple of free bets and plays as well for you. Come and join the game. We're in the Crystal Palace Liverpool pot. There's a £600 pot. Come play along, and yeah, I'll beat you essentially. I won £2.50 last week, so come at me. But yeah, if it's not for you, then yeah, fair enough, that's not for you. But yeah, if you want to do it, then crack on with it. Owen says, we're starting the 11 prediction show gone. Well, Owen, we've made some content changes to here at Redmen HQ for the better. We think we've replaced some shows, we've added bits, we've taken bits away. So yeah, we've combined a couple of shows into one rather than doing loads of separate things and flooding everyone's feed. So we have made a few content changes. That's why you've got the Redmen Originals podcast now. That's why you've got the Thursday Night Pint. You've got the Deep Dive. You've got loads of different bits going on. But yeah, to start 11 prediction show, essentially we were just doing the same show 3 times a week. It was pretty dry. So yeah, that's what we've done. Essentially, we've listened to the feedback and on that show, we've combined a few things together. Right then, Perfect Potter says, so boys, as supporting the Reds, have you been getting some stick off anyone? I don't really have any non-Liverpool. I only have a few Everton fans in my life, like in terms of other fans, and they can't say fuck all at the moment because they're worse. But I imagine if you're a Liverpool fan who lives in a different area of the country where you work with, like, you know, United fans or Arsenal fans, you probably have been getting a bit of earache, especially after this week.
I have from prior to Redmen, other pods, I have some associates who are Manchester United fans, and they've tried to give a bit, but let's be honest, this time 12 months ago, the boot was on the other foot, so that kind of wears off quite quickly. 12 months is a long time in football, isn't it, as Liverpool are proving, so I tend not to let it bother me, to be honest with you. Quite thick-skinned with that regard.
Yeah, same, mate. It's water off the duck's back to me. If anyone who's through my Twitter mentions would know, fucking hell, I took abuse personally or stick personally. Probably wouldn't be sat here today. Be sat cried up in a ball somewhere. So yeah, it's all good. That's where we are. Right then, non-alcoholic beer, by the way, which is I'm onto that. That's a new thing I'm doing. Yeah, it's all right. With the Thursday Night Pint show, obviously I drove here the other day, so I left some here, and I was made up to find one, so that's what I'm on at the moment. We know the team, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Every question is about that midfield, and we spoke about it before on the Uncensored Match build-up show, but that is the thing I'm most nervous about. You too?
A little bit. Looking at the website in front of me now, they think Palace are going to go 4-2-3-1. With Mateta ahead of Schlupp, Ayew and Elise.
Yeah, so I think I've got the same. Aaron, can you bring that up on the screen for us, mate? So this is, like I say, these are what the stats predictors are. So Liverpool in their normal 4-3-3, Palace in like a 4-2-3-1. So like I say.
So with that lineup from Palace, no, not so worried, because you kind of need a defensive attitude playing against that formation. And Milner and Henderson will give you that defensive attitude. What you might see is Keita have license to press on a little bit, like we do when Harvey Elliott plays, but do it on the left-hand side as opposed to the right. And as I said before in the build-up show, the little bit section we did on the team, I can see Trent stepping into midfield and perhaps Milner dropping off into that pocket when he inverts himself and comes in field to try and dictate play. So it's going to be really interesting to watch. But I think against the 4-2-3-1, you kind of got to have a couple of midfielders that sit at home, because that 3 in front of our back 4 can pull you around all over the place a little bit. If you've got 2 guys sat in there, almost like a double pivot with a Naby on a little bit more license, because that's how it might transpire, then you give a little bit of extra protection.
Absolutely. If anyone who's seen the Redmen social accounts, by the way, Chloe's down at the ground, so you follow us on Twitter at the Redmen TV. You'll see what's going on down there. And you have to travel and cop. There's a big video there, all singing the name of one particular Liverpool player. Is the return of Diogo Jota to the starting 11. Like, we've seen bits of him, Steve. He's been gradually, he's been drip fed in. We don't know if he was always going to start tonight. Obviously, he's in because Darwin's felt the shoulder. But it is great to have him back. It is great to have him back. Like, if he's anywhere near his best, he is a lethal goal scorer. He's proven that time and time again. When he's fit, he's had quite a few injuries now. When he's fit, he does score goals. I'm excited to see what we probably only get an hour of him, because I'm certain Roberto Firmino replaces him at some point. But it does feel like big if Jota can get him, especially play an hour, get a goal, that will, Diaz isn't too far away allegedly as well. Hopefully Darwin's situation thing isn't too bad, but the return of Jota is a massive thing really for us.
Could be massive, and the payback for that could even start tonight. I think Dan made a really interesting point when we did the team selection, that him and Gakpo might interchange.
Yeah.
So you might see Jota central as well as playing off the left. Really got an eye for goal. He's an instinctive finisher, isn't he? Yeah. And he tends to stop and hold his position when everyone else around him is moving, and he finds himself in space and he scores goals doing that. So I'm with you. Good to see him back in. I need to see him have a run of games. We do feel that he needs, similarly to Joe Gomez, he needs a run of games to get, flying, to get to the best he can be, to be on top of his game. Tonight's a good place to start with a goal, so hopefully you get one.
Fingers crossed. Then you got a super chat here from Miss Crossbow. I'm not confident with the midfield, but I'm still going for a 2-1 win. Same as me. That's what I've gone for, actually. In fact, what we're going to do right now, we are about, just under 5 minutes away from kickoff. So if you are watching along like now on YouTube, which everyone is, of course, click the like button. That's number one. If you're in the YouTube chat and you're not a Redmen Plus Club legend, use the live chat right now to let me know your score predictions for the game. But I also want to know, not just your score prediction, where you are in the world, where you're watching, what time is it as well, and what score you think it's going to be. Discord users, you do the same as well. We'll collate some of those in the next couple of minutes as we bring you this very important message from Redmen HQ. Hey guys, how would you like to get your hands on this? It is a 13-14 Liverpool home shirt signed by former Reds defender Martin Skirtle. If you want to be in the prize draw to win this very shirt, all you got to do is head on over to redmenplus.com and sign up as a Club Legend subscriber. You'll get access to all that amazing content, both in video and podcast format. But yeah, by signing up as a legend, you get loads of added perks and benefits as well. One of which is entry into the monthly prize draw. And at the end of February, we were doing that draw and giving away this, Martin Skirtle signed shirt. Make sure you're in the hat, redmenplus.com, and become a Club Legend today. Welcome back. Thank you to that very handsome man with that very important message indeed. Yes, get yourselves involved. Redmen Plus Club Legend win ourselves. Well, potentially win that signed Martin Skirtle shirt. We give loads and loads of prizes, right? One each and every month, and it's usually, more often than not, something signed by an ex or current Liverpool player. I know what next month's prize is. I can pretty much confirm it's something that's signed by an ex-Liverpool player. So yeah, if you want to get yourselves involved, that Skirtle one will be drawn at the end of this month, and we've got loads coming down the line as well. First of all, shout out to Danny, who's in the group as well as always. She's modding the chat, but she did just say, I've been drinking since 1 p.m. and feeling positive. So not only have you got normal Danny on your case if you're being knobheads, you've got drunk Danny on your case if you're being knobheads, potentially. You don't want none of that smoke. So be good, be nice, and be positive. Right then, who's in the chat? Alex has gone for 1-0 to the Reds. We've got an hello from Iceland, from Sverige. Apologies if I've butchered your name there. Let's see who else we've got in. We've got a member chat from Kia, who says James Milner, 3 caps off the third most in the Prem tonight. Yeah, he's climbing up that record, isn't he? Right then, a few predictions. Manuel's in India, where it's 1:10 a.m. in the morning. Wow, good job by you, my friend. Let's see. Hey, from Brisbane, Australia, from Jason. He's going for 3-1 to the Reds. We've got Brad's in Fort Collins, Colorado. It's nearly 1:15 in the afternoon. He's gone for 3-1. Paolo's in Brighton. He's gone for 4-2. We've got loads. We've got Dominic's in Cornwall. We've got Matthew's down the road in Runcorn going for a 3-0. Let's see. Hyden's in South Africa. We've got Mateus, who's in Sweden. He's gone for a 3-1. Vicky's in Toronto. I love the fact that we have Reds all over the world. That's all the YouTube guys. There's plenty of yous as well. Let's have a little look. And we've got, I just missed it. It skipped past me there. Oh, there we go. Indeed. We've got Liveman's in New Jersey. Rachel's in Lincoln going for 5-0. Rachel loves her there. An optimistic scoreline. Alex has gone for 4-3. That could be mad. The other Alex is in Montreal. Yeah, 4-3. Well done. I mean, that'd be some game now. Steve done one of those things before on your phone, didn't you? Where you stop the scores, and you got 5-4, didn't you, to the Reds?
5-4 to the Reds. I'm not sure our faint hearts could take that this evening, could you?
Oh my God, absolutely, it would be absolutely crazy. Who else have we got in here as well? Then let's have a little look who we've got. Let's see, Oregon. We've got shout outs to Oregon. Who was that? That was Jennifer. It's 11:45 a.m. kickoff, which is way better than the 4:30 a.m.s we sometimes get. Yeah. We have a late night, but you guys get the early. It works out beneficial to some people, indeed, doesn't it? Right then, who else have we got in the chats? That's a good one. Ollie's in Wales. It's going to be 3-1 to the Reds, and it's 7:30. It's actually 7:45. Ollie, you know, I know it might be 1962 in Wales, but you're still at the same time as us. You might be further back in time, but yeah. Right then, moments away, both sides are on the pitch. Then here at Selhurst Park, and yeah, Jordan Ayew. That Palace kit's mad, innit? It looks like scribble. I mean, these are two of the most funky kits in the world. You've got Liverpool in the disco kit and Palace in the kids' scribble kit. For this one, mixing Lanzarote, oh, shout. He says, the carnival's on tonight, but I can't miss the match. 2-1 to the Reds. Watch the Reds and then go down that carnival. Bet it's hotter in Lanzarote than it is here. Absolutely. Nigel says, we want Errol. Oh, that's poor Steve's right there. That's so mean.
Because you're back and taking, isn't it?
Errol doesn't do the home games. He can only do home games. He's unavailable for the away games. That's how that one rolls. He's got other jobs. He's not just always available for us. We're full time here. Errol just dips in and out. He's our James Milner. Although he's in and out. He's meant to be anyway. That's how it kind of works out for things. Right then, Kieran says where's Steve squared? Yeah, because me and Errol are usually sterile, which I hate, but that's what everyone's branded us. Let us know what the nickname for two Steves. So Kieran went for Steve squared. Matt called us dubstep, but with step in capitals. Good dubstep. We got double stubble, which isn't stubble. Yeah, not bad. Let us know anyway. Your name for two Steves together as the Reds. I say the Reds. What are we? The Whites here today.
On Discord, someone went for total Steecall.
Total Steecall. Okay, I can get behind that. A brace of Steves. I mean, says Ben. Right then, underway at Selhurst Park. Enough of that nonsense. Here we go. Then Crystal Palace. Kicking from left-right on our screens anyway. Long ball forward, that Liverpool clear. We need a song to get us going. Early doors. Jota's back. I'm going to play his song. I also love the song, which also helps. Where's my Jota song? I always struggle to find it. There he is. Playing off on the back. I'm interested to see how the front line. It is Jota on the left, Steve.
Yeah, it looks that way. Yeah, there'll be interchange, but yeah, certainly started there.
Jota on the left. He's actually lost out in Crystal Palace into the Liverpool box already, and Jota gets back into his own penalty area and recovers after losing that 50-50. And Liverpool can go long with Trent and a free Salah. Palace defender, I think that was Gay, comes over.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, Liverpool have gone from defending in their own box to having a throw-in right next to the right-hand corner flag in a couple of seconds. To be fair to Jota, he did well there, Stakes. He lost out, but he didn't give up. You know, usually when you see a striker running towards his own box, you shit yourself and he's going to give a foul away, but he did well there.
Do you know what? That shows that they're on it, because you could have let someone else deal with that, but they've obviously come with some very clear instructions to improve in lots of areas, and that would include winning the ball back when you lose it. So absolutely. Good to see him working hard.
And absolutely, yeah, Liverpool with a throwing down by the Crystal Palace corner flag that Trent's going to take. I say he's going to take. He's had all the for ages. He's tried to find Salah. Wasn't a great throw, to be honest. In Crystal Palace cleared their lines long up the pitch. They've left no one up front though. Although Joel Matip's under a bit of bother, but he's dealt with that quite well. It's a fine Virgil van Dijk, and Liverpool can hopefully go down the left. Although Trent had a little flick and didn't get it right. It's gone straight out for a throw-in. Bum Nuggets is called us, me and you, Steerific.
I'll go for that.
Yeah, that's not too bad, is it? Yeah, I don't mind that one.
Can anyone improve on that? That's the winner so far.
Yeah, do you reckon? I like Steve squared so far.
Okay.
Yeah, keep
that's a good shout.
Yeah. Right then, Naby wins his battle in the middle of the park, which is nice to see. Liverpool with the ball back at Virgil van Dijk. Another long ball looking for Salah. Clearly something Liverpool want to do. And Gay's alive to it again now and comes across and sweeps up. That's twice now we've tried to get Salah in behind the early doors.
Yeah, it is, but what it does is it gives the ball away really easily, because it's got to be on the money to get him in around the back there. So whilst I get it, and we do it quite a lot, we do surrender possession quite a lot when we do that.
Cody Gakpo goes on a little run, he's dispossessed, but Robertson comes and mops up, plays it outright to Trent. There is Salah with the ball at his feet for once. Cuts inside. Keita's very advanced. You said that before, didn't you? Think he might push on? He did then. Salah gives it away. Henderson tries to find Salah again in behind, and who's over there left back is Mitchell, isn't it?
Yeah. Henderson gives away a cheap free kick there. You don't want to do that when you've got people facing their own goal with the ball at their feet. That's just cheap, isn't it?
That's not good. Yeah, you didn't need to do that. Kieran's called us to stay or not to stay.
Okay.
A little bit of Shakespeare, a little bit of class in there, a little bit of class. Yeah. In the
Steam makes the dream work, according to Steve O'Hare on Discord.
Steam work makes the dream work. I mean, it's a bit mouthy. I don't mind it though. Right then, long ball over the top. Liverpool got some work to do. Van Dijk cuts across. Matip didn't look particularly fast there, did he, though, to be fair? I think it was Mateta striding in behind him. Van Dijk had to come and bail him out a little bit there. Yeah. Concede to throw in. Yeah, Matip looked like he was running in quicksand a little bit there.
His form's a little worrying, isn't it? Well, it has been in recent weeks.
Yeah, it's been crap, to be honest with you. Right then, where are we up to on these likes? We need 1,000 likes in the chat today. We're on 292. So if you haven't already, the 1.7 thousand of you watching, please do us a favour, click the like button. It really does help us out. Here, the YouTube algorithm loves that kind of stuff. Liverpool try and play Salah in behind again, and this time it's gone out of play. They've obviously seen something behind Mitchell and Gay where they think they can exploit that. That's 3 times now in 4 minutes. They have tried to go long for Mo Salah. I always think sometimes that it's great because he's fast and that, but he's also great with it at his feet. You can play it into Salah sometimes, mix it up a little bit. You don't have to just be so predictable. Give him, you know what I mean, a different option. Let him come to get some and then go other times.
Well, Gay's quite quick, so it's
Mitchell's no slouch, is he?
No, it's a little bit of a gamble, but it's obviously a tactic, like you say, they're working on. So we'll keep an eye on that one because he's lost the ones that they played up there. So
yeah, we haven't got in there behind so far. You're right. And then Liverpool playing the ball around the back. Jordan Henderson's dropped into centre half at the moment and almost made the back 3. As Liverpool try and build out. That's quite new, isn't it, really? Here he is now. He is playing that 6 role, by the way. We presumed he would be. Liverpool's knocking the ball around with Alisson. Now, Ali, lesson to learn from last time, son. This time you can kick it to white shirts. Yeah. Maybe do that again. This time go in our favour. There's the ball into Salah's feet. That's what I'm saying. He does well with the ball at his feet, doesn't he?
There you go.
Holds it up, knocks it off, and then he can go, and then you can try and... There we go, perfect. Switch Rooney over to Rob. Oh, he's miles off. The Trent radar was well off there. The ball was on over the other side of the pitch, but I think Virgil just bollocked him and then just told the fuck off, basically, but it was a bad ball by Trent. It was nowhere near Andy Robertson, that was it?
No, not at all. And the switch was on, you're quite right. We worked a little bit of a pocket there. We got Palace players involved, interested in the ball, and the switch was on, but it's 30 yards away.
It wasn't a pass at all. Throw into Palace. Down the line. Van Dijk wins his battle. You tries the little flick. It's a weird clearance by Robbo. Can Hendo clear? No, surely there's an offside there. Surely you would think. No, we're playing on. No, it's offside. No,
it's been given.
He was running back on about 5 yards offside as he tried to challenge for the ball.
It's a bit bitty, isn't it? 5 minutes in, it's not really settled yet, have we? Or no one has really.
No, yeah, and we've had all the ball. You know what I mean? They haven't done anything with it really. I don't know what else have we got in here. Yeah, Taylor 2 Stees says. Oh, David says testes. We can't be called the testes.
Wow. Thanks for that. Not sure how to say that.
2 Stees, testes. Oh, fucking hell. No, we're not having that. 2 bollocks. Right, then the ball back with Alisson Becker again. Hendo's dropping really deep to collect it. That's the thing he does at 6 that Fabinho does know. I'm always sure it's a good thing, you know, because I'm not sure he's better on the ball than Van Dijk and the Matip anyway. But it's clear again another tactic as Liverpool play into Gakpo. 1-2 with Henderson who looks to Jota. His touch gets away from him.
Oh, I was unlucky.
Yeah, it was a good ball by Henderson, but Jota just couldn't bring it under. Liverpool have done well actually to find Robbo left hand side. Room to run in. Now he's going to go for an early cross. Behind Jota, cleared. Is that going to be a throw into the Reds? Yes, near the left-hand corner flag. I thought Robbo could have took that further. There wasn't that much to aim for in the box then.
No, you can drive at the defence.
He went early to Jota, but I get it because Jota got in the air, but it was behind him. He had room to run into.
Yeah, you want to see him carry that there, don't you?
Yeah.
Just playing across the back 4 there with Matip and Van Dijk. Steps into the half, plays it out to Robertson.
Nice. We look confident to slow things down. I mean, we're not playing at a frantic pace. We don't want that.
Early doors.
They're not really pressing hard. They're like it's a bit of a half-assed effort that really from them, isn't it? They're quite happy sitting back, being compact.
Yeah, 2 lines of 4.
Yeah, it's almost a 4-4-2 at times. 4-5-1 as well. Out of possession as Liverpool go long, good ball to Robertson. Can Jota pick a pass? He does. He finds Gakpo. Turned into trouble, but he's done well to recycle that. To be fair to him, was he not fouled there on the edge of the box? No, Liverpool are going to play on. Robertson's cross is cleared. Like I think he played an advantage to us there, but I'd rather have a free kick on the 20 yards out than a ball with James Milner in the left wing position. You mean like as a ref, you'd want that.
The Steel Hair's winning so far. He's just come up with when you next do a watch along with.
That's nasty, that you know. See that? He catches him right on the shin. That was really nasty. Sorry, mate.
So Steve Hare says when you next do a watch along with Chris, it could be a steam mature ejaculation.
Okay, brilliant. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. That might be you. You're the mature Steve. I'm the fucking clown Steve.
Okay, I'll go with that.
Sesame Stees. Yeah, not bad. Right then, here go Liverpool. Matip allowed to carry the ball. He does so gladly. Finds Salah, finds Trent, crosses, blocked, another throw in. You just not. Oh, Sod's law is sometimes you want one of them to spin for a corner. 3 times it's just gone out by the corner flag.
Yeah.
When Liverpool have played it short and it's back with Jordan Henderson. It's gone for that switch again to Robertson, which he found a few times. It's on as well. He's found it. He goes back to Jota, just on the edge of the box. Back to Millie. Millie is playing that left of the midfield, by the way. We were wondering before, weren't we?
Yeah.
It looked like it was Milner on the left, Keita on the right.
Yeah, we suggested that. Well, you suggested that when we swapped them over.
I wasn't sure, to be honest. It's more Robertson. Liverpool seeing all the ball. His pass is a poor one. And Palace looks to start a counter. Keita just stops it, which I don't mind. If you're going to foul someone,
we need to do that more, you know. We need to do that more. We should have done that against Madrid.
Do it there.
But that wouldn't have solved all of our problems, but it might have helped.
So I went for 2 Stees, 1 cup, and then Nick went, what about 2 Stees, 1 Barney? There's only one head of hair here. Ain't me. Right, then Palace try and go long behind Trent, but he wins his head. That was good to see. Gakpo loves turning, couldn't get the ball to turn. Here he goes, running towards the Palace defence. Feeds Salah, shoots. Poor effort, really, from Mo Salah. I think it was a corner, though. Did he save that?
He might have been better. Just.
I don't think that was ever on target.
No.
Talk us through, Steve. On.
So Gakpo picks up the ball. We've seen a lot of this, driving at the defence. There's a little bit, not enough on the pass. And Salah has a go first time. There were options to come back inside to either Milner or Gakpo, but we see that a lot with Mo Salah where he takes the shot himself. And if he scores, he's a hero, and if he misses, we all grow.
Don't mind the shot, but is it a corner? It doesn't look like it. I thought the assistant pointed at the corner, but evidently not. It didn't look like one.
No, I like this thing that Gakpo's doing when he turns and runs at people. It's,
it actually dropped. Yeah, it's a bit Firmino-esque, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit quicker than Firmino though.
It is. Right then, I thought the assistant flag pointed at the corner flag, but it was a goal kick that Palace have taken, but Liverpool have regained possession again. Palace are not using the ball well at all so far. The possession stats must be high in Liverpool's favour. Yes, what's that? Let's have a little look. On my little. 82% possession for Liverpool in the first 11 minutes. Palace just haven't been able to, every time they've had it, they've just lost it straight away. That was Liverpool's first shot from Mo Salah. I've got no issue with taking the first time shot. He's fucking Mo Salah, but he did drag it. He scuffed it.
Yeah, 100%.
A little bit of lay. Again, they're happy to give us the ball. Liverpool seem to be clever. Then how are they going to work around it? Because Palace are happy for Liverpool to have it around the back. That's
clearly where the long ball into Mo Salah's factor, because they think that's an option because they've read what Palace are going to do and they're actually doing what they suspected they would do.
And you mentioned before about this. They are very 4-4-2, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Trent's giving away to Mateta. Liverpool in big trouble, and Alisson Becker comes to the rescue with a save.
Jesus Christ.
Trent Alexander-Arnold fell asleep. That's shocking, Steve. Joel Matip ran into a little bit of bother. Gives it to Trent. Oh, it's a horrendous... Wow. It isn't even a missed pass. I don't know who's trying to pass it to.
He's trying to pass it to Henderson. Watch here now. He tries to give it to Henderson.
Yikes.
Oh, dear.
Alisson, it was a bad... It was never going in anyway. No. It was horrendous by Mateta, but Alisson did get a little hand on it. It was going 10 yards wide, but it did touch Ali. Alisson done really well there to go and close him down quickly.
He's really good at that, to be fair, but Trent, wake up, man.
Yeah, short corner by Palace. They've obviously got a little routine, but Naby Keita stuffed it out. But Liverpool got a second ball to deal with, so they need to be careful here. As Elise down his line, it's out of play. It's a poor ball, really. Wow. He was trying to play in shut and got it all wrong. Palace had a little set piece drawn up there, but they messed that up. But yeah, Liverpool got away with it. That First sign of bother, really, and it was self-inflicted by Trent Alexander-Arnold. There goes Jota, he stays on his feet after a poor challenge by Elise. Just swung a leg at him for no reason there.
He did. There's times Henderson sitting in between the centre halves as sometimes the second deepest player in the squad.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's taking the 6 to the nth degree, isn't it?
He's playing really deep, you're right. Buy one, get two stay. Not bad. Right then, Salah into the box looking for Jota, clear by Anderson. Sorry, it was Gakpo, I do apologise. Salah picks it up now. Tries to find Trent, can he keep it in?
Do you know what it feels like? When we're playing the final ball, we're not putting enough on it. You need to fizz them into people, don't you? But these guys want the balls fizzed into them, don't they?
Yeah. Gakpo did well actually to win it there, but he just couldn't quite find the cross towards Jota. We're up to 500 likes. So
500 to go?
500 to go, halfway there, baby. Right then. Liverpool got some defending to do again. Van Dijk wins his header. Ayew picks up on the halfway line. He's surrounded by 2 Liverpool players. He's done really well. And in the end, he just knocks it off for a throw-in. Henderson and Trent Alexander-Arnold just
played it on to him.
I think Hendo just took a whack to the face there. Is he all right? He's fine. All is well. Liverpool go again with James Milner. They're happy to our centre-halves. I wouldn't mind Joel Matip carrying it forward if that's the case. But the danger with that, of course, is if you lose it, you've got no cover.
Well, I think that's why Henderson's
dropping into. Now Matip could go, couldn't he, if you think about it?
Yeah.
If he picks her up there and Hendo's covering for him, it's a nice ball by Matip into Keita.
Lovely disguise.
It was, but Keita's touch was a bit shy, to be honest, and he ran straight into trouble. It's a bit of a battle in midfield. Henderson's won it. And Liverpool have got Gakpo this time over on the right-hand side. He's lost out. It's a bit scrappy game. What's happened over there? It's a throw into Palace.
It's a free kick to Palace.
No idea. Free kick he's give?
Yeah. It's a very bitty game, isn't it? So far, no one's really settled into any rhythm.
Yeah. Here come Palace on a rare attack down the right-hand side with Nathaniel Klein. Into Elise. Back ball in. Easily cleared by Matip and Liverpool. Can they launch a counter? They're trying with Keita. You've got Gakpo in front of him, Salah and Trent. It took far too long.
He's lucky.
He's done, to be fair, he's held the ball well, but there was a counter on, but in the end, it's safe possession and with Andy Robbo back to Naby. He's allowed to carry the ball, though. He's done well. Into Gakpo. He's done that turn that Steve was talking about before. Nice ball round the corner.
Come on. So there's that shortage in the pass again.
Poor ball by Salah and give it away. And here comes the Palace counter attack. They got men over. Elise's free at the back post.
With an arm.
They haven't spotted him, have they?
Nope. God, he was screaming for that, wasn't he?
Yeah, they went the wrong way.
And a very poor ball.
Clear. Yeah. That was Salah just not being careful with his pass. Oh, referee, high boot.
Yeah, he's giving the free kick.
Yeah, up against the Jota, high boot. The ball was into Salah and he tried to be smart round the corner, give it away, and Palace had him breaking forward. That's how like fine the lines are. It wasn't a hard pass either. He made it more difficult than it needed to be. That's the problem.
100%.
Right then, Matip going on a little adventure. Loves doing it. Keep going, Joel. No, he's giving it away. Fuck.
So now we need Henderson to sit in, and he has, but Mateta's up against Van Dijk, and it's easy. And it's easy.
Van Dijk goes back to Alisson Becker. Something's wrong, Steve. This ref isn't bald. Is he a mank? Who is he?
Not sure who it is.
Someone tell me who the ref is and let's find out if he's a mank. Every ref's bald, mank, or a bald mank. That's the rules of Premier League footy at the moment. Right, yeah, it is. Again, Milner to Henderson. Liverpool are just knocking it round easy. Out wide to Robertson. He can run at Elise. Beat him. Have a go at him. Here he goes. Robbo back powers into the box. It's going to fall to the edge of the box. The Jota! Stop!
Keita. Oh.
Straight at the goalie. It was powerfully stuck by Jota. He really done well to get over it. It was bouncing Steve, but in the end, it's just straight down the goalie's throat.
It's really good technique.
Oh, it's great technique.
Yeah, it is. Really good technique. Gets his knee over the ball. Really good strike. Anywhere else, I think that's a goal, you know, because the strike was really good.
It was excellent. He done really well to keep it down, get over it, like you say, on the bouncing ball, but it was straight down the throat. Apparently, it's Darren England who's the ref. Greater Manchester, told you, every ref, bald or a mank. Mank. Darren England, mank. Every other ref, bald or a mank. It's the rules of footy. Every ref. Right, then again, Liverpool just knocking it round with ease as we go. Another long ball, it's poor one though, really.
Again.
Wasn't our ball either for Matip, but just straight out of play.
Trent shaking his head again.
Right then, let's have a little look who's here. Steve Ryder in Discord. See the ball, keep the ball, don't, yeah, basically Steve saying after Liverpool needs to look after the ball a bit better. You are right, and at times they're being a bit loosey-goosey with it, aren't they? Although Scott says the worst thing we can do tonight is make it a fight. Let's try and stay calm and in control. Which is a if you worry about your defensive underbelly, I get it. It makes sense for Liverpool to be like Henderson to be really deep. If you're worried about how basically you can't stop the team scoring. So
it's the 4-2-3-1 that makes Henderson's role, mate. You can't not be there.
Yeah.
Because they can potentially have 4 in attack very quickly.
Alisson played up to Mateta. He's done well. Ball over the top towards Elise. Alisson comes out his goal and dribbles it. If the ball was better...
he's offside.
Yeah, he's offside, surely.
Do you know if he left that? This guy's in there.
So Nathaniel Klein ran forward, won the challenge. It went back to Elise, but he was stood in an offside position. So Alisson juggles it over there, does well, finds Robbo. He's a bit too
slow to that, isn't he?
Yeah, Nathaniel Klein wins it. Oh, you know if Elise doesn't touch that, Klein might have been able to chase his own pass.
Yeah, I think Van Dijk's close enough to deal with it, but
yeah,
they didn't deal with that very well. The Palace lads speaking to each other, did they? He needs information from Klein to leave that, doesn't he?
Yeah, he had no idea where he was. Right, Liverpool go long again. Good ball by Alisson to Robertson. Inside to Gakpo, off to Jota. Nice play by Liverpool. They found Keita edge of the box. He's tackled though from behind as well. I don't know if he just didn't sense the man coming back to take it off him, but he should have. And then Mateta's done that a couple of times. He's held it up well on the halfway line.
Yes.
That was poor from Naby, really. You should feel that danger, shouldn't you? The head of your man, he comes from behind and gets around just to win it back off you. Jota takes it off Elise, he's done well. And found Gakpo, nice by Jota. Gakpo still got it, he's battling, goes down.
And wins a free kick.
And he's hurt as well, he's felt that one. No, he's alright, I think he's alright. They're all saying he got the ball. They're not happy with that in England. Gay's gone over there to have a little go. Dad in England's telling them, no, it's a foul, son. Rusty says, what are your predictions? Steve went 2-0 and I went 2-1. Let's have a little look at this foul again. So Gakpo looks like he's lost it. I think that's harsh on Elise, to be honest. I think he does get the ball. So Gakpo stands on the ball and then Elise gets the sides of the ball.
It's a soft one, isn't it?
I don't think if that's against us, I wouldn't be happy with it. But
no.
Fuck it. Who gives a shit, really? Take what you can get.
The usual suspect standing over the free kick.
Oh, Steve was saying, I'll come back to you in a minute. Steve, with your comments in the Discord. Right then, it's because Liverpool got a free kick, left-hand side. Robertson takes it, whips it in towards Van Dijk. It's back post towards Matip. Knocks it back in towards the goal, towards Jota. Hits the post. I'm not sure if he was offside.
It was almost out of play.
He was nearly out of play. The angle was so tight. My guess, did the flag go up at some point? No,
he's not
maybe
offside.
not. He's almost behind the goal. I think it got out. I don't think he can ever score from it. Yeah, he's behind the goal. It's already gone out. He heads it back towards the post. Steve Riders in the Discord chat saying, when we try and control the game, all we do is pass. Look past where the other teams are pass. Okay, yeah. He's basically saying, we pass, put a foot on it, have a look where the next pass is going to be. There's not that one touch that other teams tend to be doing at the moment.
Yeah, we were changing personnel.
Pass control, yeah, maybe that's what it is. I understand Steve's point now. Basically not being quick enough moving the ball, trying to control the ball by boring teams to death, really.
Now Palace have a free kick. Naby Keita gets booked.
He's saying he dragged someone back. I wasn't watching, to be honest, I was reading the comments.
Wow. Didn't see
early book for Naby Keita, so let's see. Elise's getting away from him.
It's a soft yellow card, that.
He's kind of dragging him back. He didn't need to either, really. So yeah, early on, 23 minutes, and Naby's found himself on a yellow card. And Palace have a set piece. And
I think that's a really poor yellow card.
It's harsh. Elise is going to take it. This ball's going straight into the Liverpool box. We know that. As we all know, if Crystal Palace are going to, they'll know what Liverpool have been like from set pieces. Ball is in.
Oh, just wide.
And
I thought that was in for a second.
Wide.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh, Gay.
That's close, you know.
Wow, has he not scored? Cross comes in. Is he onside? Is the first point. Didn't bounce off his mate's head in front of him.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean...
That hits him. He doesn't know a lot about that, does he?
No, he doesn't see it. And it's a let-off for Liverpool. It's a let-off for Liverpool. From a set play again. He was unmarked, their centre-half, middle of the goal.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Poor for Liverpool.
Zonal marking's a problem for us at the moment.
Just defending set plays in general.
Matip just gives the ball away.
Paul and Chris, Josh and Chris done a deep dive area yesterday. If anyone watched it on the YouTube channel, maybe check it out at the end of the game or half time, whatever later. What teams are doing to Liverpool at set plays and how they're getting men free and using blockers and stuff. That wasn't even that. That guy's had a free run, and there was two of them. I think Schluck could have headed that if Gay never, and Liverpool, yeah. It looked all the way. That was a goal. When you see it fall on his head, it just looked like a goal.
Yeah, it did. And those chances come too easily, don't they? Every
time we got a set play against it at the moment. Right, then 24 minutes gone. It's Liverpool 0, Crystal Palace 0. We're on 688 likes. There are 2.3 thousand people watching. So can you all press that thumbs up? It's right there on your screen, over there, just below Steve. Go and press it, and it does really help us out. Yeah, Scouts on the way. At least we don't have to play Stoke away this season. Yeah, fucking hell. Set plays are plenty against us. Right, then Mateta holds up again. He's really good at that. Although he's offside, I think, in the end. So it doesn't matter.
Strong, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a big strong boy, yeah. Right, then Milner back to Van Dijk. He's got all the time in the world to do whatever he wants. Knocks it inside to Hendo. He's going to go round the corner to Ali. Yeah, Palace are just happy to let Liverpool have the ball deep. They're not bothered about that.
Can't hurt anybody there, can you?
Right, then Matip pushes forward into Salah, into Trent. Long ball looking for Jota. He's in. Jota's in the box. Brings it down. Good touch. He's really hurt himself on the edge of the box. He's gone down in the D against Nathaniel Klein. Refs give a free kick and a yellow card.
Comes through the back of him.
It's scissor, like a scissor challenge. Jota is in serious pain there. Right down the back of his calf. He's had calf issues as well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Which is a worry.
Let's have a look at this.
His touch he goes out of the box. Is he out the box? Yeah, he is.
Oh, it's a scissor.
It's a bad tackle by Nathaniel Klein. Does he even touch any of the ball? He comes round the side of him, maybe, I don't know. Did he get any of the ball? No, Jota gets there first. He does get a touch on it, but he's round the side.
He's already committed the foul by the time he touches
he had to go round the side of Jota to get there. Nathaniel Klein's book, Liverpool got a free kick inside the D. I mean, this Jota looks okay, I think. I think he's up and looking all right. We just keep an eye on it. Liverpool are going to have to do some trickery here because it's impossible.
Why does Jordan Henderson insist on getting involved in the conversation about taking free kicks?
Maybe he's just trying to figure out.
He's there again. He's walked away before.
Liverpool got Trent and Mohamed Salah. I mean, you're going to have to shift this ball. There's no way you can get up and down a wall.
It's a right footer. It's a right footer.
It's inside the D. I don't know how. That's a big Crystal Palace wall. Anderson, Mateta.
It's a Gerrard bottom corner shaped one.
I think the ball has to move.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The ball's got to move. I'll play Trent Song because I think he's going to be the one taking it. They had Schlupp underneath the wall.
It's Trent.
He's got up now.
It's Trent. He's
That means the wall's not going to jump stay, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because they've got the lad from behind the wall.
Yeah, they don't need to jump there.
Liverpool are moaning that Elise is not 10 yards
you
back.
You don't want your wall to jump there because if he drills it low, you want your wall to stay planted. It's not difficult to get up and down, like you say.
Right then, I wonder what Liverpool are going to do with this. It's Salah, it's Alexander-Arnold. It's taking a long time. Back heel by Salah, shot by Trent at the wall. Is that our own player?
It's Jordan Henderson.
Oh, Jordan was meant to duck hard away at that one and it swats into him. That was going in, Steve. Oh, all day.
Jordan.
It worked to perfection. He made the gap and he just could. Oh, it's flying in. Oh, Jordan Henderson. That was him, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He's meant to duck.
Great clearance.
He's meant to duck and he just couldn't get out of the way of it in time. Oh. That was a goal, that.
Yeah.
All day a goal. But Jordan Henderson, and Ashley says that just about sums us up at the moment. Our luck in the Discord, yeah, bloody hell. Right then, Palace go long again. They just keep giving Liverpool the ball back, although they might have won it off Matip. Van Dijk mops it away. What's been given here? Is it a foul against Mateta? I'm not sure what he's done, what he'd give there.
He's not happy, whatever it is.
Anyway, it's a free kick to Liverpool. That goes back to Alisson. And he's got to spread that wide here to Virgil. Back to Matip. Oh, fucking hell. Jordan, that's a goal if Jordan gets out the way. That.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Matip goes on a run, feeds Salah. He's backwards to Trent. He's got Milner inside. Okay.
Needs to come again out to Van Dijk.
Nice. Liverpool have worked it well to Robertson. He's got Jota down his line, but he cuts inside. Goes back to Milner. Back to Robbo. Keep going, Robbo. Keep going. Cross goes in. Straight to the goalie, unfortunately.
On the stretch.
3 men chasing him. He couldn't get his foot round it. Liverpool try and win it back in the middle of the pack. Keita with a foul. Got to be careful. He's on a yellow card, but he's give a foul away. Inside the Palace half. We're going again. Oh, nice turn. Who was that? Decore, was it?
Yeah.
Palace have done well to free Elise, but
well
Robbo
done,
took
Andy
it off
Robbo.
him. Alisson comes and clears with the outside, so just webs it long, no messing around this time. Jota's going to put the chase on. Go on, put him under. Klein is just nice by Jota. Just forces Nathaniel Klein into panic and concedes a throw-in. No messing from Liverpool's goalkeeper with the ball there at his feet, though. He just webbed it as long as he could stay.
Yeah.
Good. Is he past that? A little outside the boot flick, wasn't it?
It's definitely into an area, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pass is probably a stretch, but it's good to see him put his foot through one, isn't it? Following the Vinicius Junior incident.
And Jota did well to force Klein into a bit of a mess up that caused the throw-in. Right then. 846 likes. We need to get that up to 1,000. I reckon we score if we get to 1,000.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe they're going to score now. Where goes Gakpo at the edge of the box? Shoots early. Blocked. It's going to fall to Milner. He finds Salah. Salah low cross in. No, sorry, it was Trent. Apologies. Low ball in. Blocked. It was looking for Salah.
So, you know, when we watch a game and we look at a website and we look at the ratings, who do you think the website I'm looking at for stats has as man of the match for both teams? The number one player on the pitch? Who do you think they've gone for?
Robertson?
Joel Matip.
Yeah, he's won lots of free kicks. Maybe it's that. He's been fouled about 5 times. Maybe that helps. I don't think he's had a...
He's not man of the match so far for me.
Yeah. Let's have a song. Okay, says Black and Gold. Let's have a little go over... I'll give you a song. Bit of Ring of Fire. Liverpool got the ball again at the back. Palace are just letting Liverpool get into there, and then they don't engage until we get out of our own third, and then they do get the press on. So Van Dijk's got all day to pick a pass if he can. He's gone long looking for Trent. He's found him. He's found Keita. He's found Trent. Go on, Liverpool. Oh, it's a poor ball by Trent looking for Salah. Has a lob it over the top.
Terrible ball.
Didn't even need to.
He had easier options to his right as well.
He did. Liverpool got some defending to do now. Someone needs to go and play right back. James Milner's identified that and he's gone over. Trent gets back into tries to get back there. But Palace attacking down there left. Win a goal kick. Milner did well. That's the one advantage you have of Milner. He's happy being there. He knows what he's doing over at right back.
Do you remember when we chatted about the team and I said Trent might be inverted and Milner might fill in? We're seeing that, which is interesting.
He needed to there. It was a poor ball by Alexander-Arnold. Keita did so well to find him. Actually, he battled. He almost played him in with his chest.
Yeah.
And Trent was just loose with the ball towards Salah.
He had options to his left as well.
Right then, throwing for Liverpool just in front of Jurgen Klopp. What are your thoughts? The half an hour in.
It's not a pretty game, is it? There's not a lot of quality. We've not really settled. Like you say, they're happy to give us the ball in on the edge of our box, not do anything until we come out. They're well organised. That 4-2-3-1 becomes a 4-4-2 very quickly. At this moment in time, we're struggling to break them down. But we'll persevere. There you go, another slack ball. That was Mo Salah that time.
Yeah, Salah gives away, Trent recovers, but Palace try and get in behind, but Matip should be able to deal with that one. Finds Alisson, he's pressed, and is forced to just kick it long. Nice though, he's found Salah. Nice touch by Mo Salah, killed it dead as well. Made up for his earlier mistake by winning a foul. No, Liverpool are going to be allowed to play on because they've got the ball. He was fouled, surely. But Liverpool got the ball, it's back with Alisson better.
How do we find ourselves back at the keeper with them there?
Got a members chat from Scott Hawks. It's a bit glaring how much we've missed Bajcetic's ability to receive the ball on the half term and progress through midfield. Have you thought that? I don't think.
Not till he said it. Bajcetic gives you a different dynamic. We talked about the robustness of a Milner and Henderson in your midfield, and that's trying to find a positive. And Keita pushing on a little. Look at Keita's position now. He's in the Elliott role where he's much more advanced.
Gakpo again. That's what Liverpool have done too much of. It went into Gakpo, and he just played a silly little flick around the corner. I think Liverpool are trying a bit too hard, and when they get into that final third, you could just take that and turn. I mean, play it easy. Kieran, £5 super chat says, not sure he'll play tomorrow, but good luck to Loris Karius tomorrow. Once a red, always a red. Well, good luck to, yeah, I think he might play. And good luck to him. I mean, I think I'd rather Newcastle win the cup than Man United, so fair play to him.
Yeah.
I think the midfield's not okay. Where Liverpool have broken down a lot is in that the final third.
Would you call it functional?
It's been fine. It's been okay. But Palace haven't really challenged them, to be honest. Palace are just happy to just let Liverpool come onto them a little bit. Naby's got to be careful. Another foul. That's 4 fouls. He's on a yellow card. He's committed another 2 since he's been booked.
You might not see him second half for that reason.
Yeah, just be careful. Be careful. Silly pass. I don't think the midfield's been that bad, really. I think the up front's been poor.
Yeah.
In terms of our use of the ball.
Interesting that when he got up from being tackled, he pointed straight at the referee to remind him who it is.
It wasn't a clever challenge by Naby either. It was a bit lazy, really.
Yeah.
Like, Gator's got the ball at his feet. He's kicked it long. He's done really well, actually. He's found him. Good. Who's that? Ayew gives it away, though. Henderson takes it off him. Into Gakpo, turns, and he's challenged by the corner. I think it was no Schlupp. Got back and won it off him. Robertson half blocks. Palace going backwards.
Lucky to get that because he turned his back on his block there.
We've got Elise with some room to run into over on the right-hand side. Henderson comes over with Robertson. Cross comes in. All the way out of play.
All the way across the box.
Went all... I think he just put a little bit too much on it. Schlupp was running in. It was a nice early ball from Elise. He's gone for the early... Was he not offside?
No.
Are you sure?
Trent's playing him on.
All right. Look about 4 yards off from where I was looking. Elise's gone for that... He's just over it, everyone. It was only just over Schlupp.
Oh, dear me.
What's
That's
that
a great ball in there.
About a yard too high.
That's a great ball in there.
Yeah, it was. It was unlucky.
Both him and Eze are nice players, aren't they, on the ball? They're technical, good players, aren't they?
He's a good player. He'll come on at some point. Goal kick for Liverpool anyway. All's well that ends well for now. Black and Gold Red says to me, I called it a silly little flick, but if it come off, you'd call it genius. Yeah, fair enough. Them's the breaks, innit? I don't mind the flicks and the tricks. If that's all that's on, I don't think you always need, if there's a better option, you take the better option. If that's all that's there for you, Sam, but I think before with that gap on, he could have just turned and ran himself, you know what I mean? I've got no issue with trying things, all the best, but I think sometimes if there's an easier option that's all as likely to be as dangerous, take that one. That's all I meant.
I agree. We've been lauding Bobby for doing things like that for years, haven't we?
Yeah.
But sometimes they're at better. Oh, we've got one over. They've not found him.
Yeah. Schlupp played it behind. Mitchell made a bomb and run forward. Just Schlupp played it in behind him. Although, and then Mitchell gives it away. Can Liverpool launch a counter with Keita? He's go forward ball to Jota. Jota
put something on the ball.
He just couldn't get it to Salah, just under it. Again, that's the kind of story of the game. Lots of nearly moments where someone just gets the last bit wrong. Palace love playing to Mateta, don't they? And he holds it up really well, and then he can build from that.
Yeah, he's not overawed by going up against Van Dijk, is he? Fancies the battle, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's fine with it. Crystal Palace having their turn to knock it round the back then. Gakpo tries to win it back from Corey, wasn't able to. Yeah, they're having a little possession, a little point of knocking the ball around themselves a little bit now. Trying to press, but not really getting there if truth be told. Palace have done well to
get
find
out of that
back.
too easily.
Yeah, they have space for right over there. It actually wasn't the left, it was the left winger went out there. Yeah, they're just happy to keep the ball for 5 minutes here, give us a little bit of a run around. Can someone win a tackle? Can someone win the ball? Not yet. He's done well so far. Crystal Palace now they're going to advance forward after trying to draw Liverpool out. It's into Ayew. He's put his turn well, too many times.
Easy.
Liverpool need to get a challenge in on him. It's out wide to Nathaniel Klein. Cross comes into deep cross. Volley back into the box. Oh, it was nearly on goal.
Dear me. Comes off Cater and goes wide.
Ooh, who was that at the back post?
Trent.
It was a strange ball from Klein, so it goes right the way over to me. I mean, it falls to Elise, is it? Over on that left-hand side?
Yeah, Elise tries to drill it back in a cross and it hits Naby Keita and goes out for a corner. Could have gone anywhere that, you know.
Nearly an own goal, but it's a corner to defend for Liverpool. In that corner comes. Nice header by Milner. Can Liverpool clear the second ball? Just about. Can they win the third one? Yeah, they can. Keita's gone long looking for Salah. Salah against Klein. Pass Klein! He's gone a bit wide, but Salah's running towards the box. Liverpool on the counter. Salah shoots! Straight at Keita. He just, that first touch, he just drove him right.
Yeah, he goes.
Talk about it.
Little touch. Brings it down. Yeah, just pushes him wide, doesn't it? And then he gets it out of his feet, and then we know what he's going to do here. He's going to create himself some space and try and go far top corner, but doesn't make it. Pretty easy for the goalkeeper in the end. It would be really critical to say he's got people inside of him because that's what Mo Salah does, but there were options.
He had Jota, but like there was loads of Palace men steaming back, wasn't there?
Ooh.
And Milner clatters into Elise. It's
a badly timed
challenge. That's a James Milner tackle for you. I just think if Salah wins that first challenge on Klein, if the ball goes straight, he's in. But if he's forced wide, and from there he was always playing catch up. Trent, he's lost out.
Can't lose it there.
Oh my goodness! Hit the bar.
Wow.
Oh, come on, Liverpool.
What is he doing?
Trent had it covered all day. Loses out. Who took it off him?
Wow.
So it's nothing. The ball's played in behind. Trent's got it all day. Just dallies on the ball. Loses out. Ball square to Mateta. And he has to score. But thankfully he doesn't. It's a schlup. Trent's just too weak and too slow.
Oh my days!
It's nearly an open goal for Mateta. And Liverpool, they've got away with one again. Really, really poor.
Steve, we're not learning, are we, from the things that we're getting wrong in games?
Trent just has to deal with that. He just does nothing. He does well to get himself in front of the ball, but then I don't know what he's waiting for. He just took too long. Steve says there in the Discord, we fell asleep again there. Yeah, we did. Scott put it as best we can. Fucking hell, Trent. Wake up.
That's what we're all thinking, mate.
Wake up. We still haven't got those 1,000 likes yet, by the way.
Are we on?
9:30.
Come on, guys. 1,000 likes.
By half time, I'll do us.
70 of you. Press the like button, please.
Fan of Drac is the Scottish lad we got in as backup to Trent Fit. Well, no, he's out for the season, so he's not the option there. Right back options are, at the moment, it's Milner because Gomez is injured as well. Right then, your Saturday night entertainment hasn't been that entertaining, really, has it? I'd usually have the Mass Singer on by now if I wasn't watching this, although it's finished this season.
Are you a fan of that?
Oh, my kids love it. And I'm all right with it.
I'm all right with it.
Yeah, my kids love it as well.
I'm not keen on the host, but I'm all right with the concept.
Yeah, I'm all right with it. But then Liverpool trying to play Gakpo in the end, it's Gay.
He's deceptively quick, Gakpo.
He's got big strides.
See how quickly he closed down the gap then?
He takes big strides.
But he's 6'4", isn't he? So he will, yeah.
Big strides. And Liverpool have a throw in on the right that Trent gives to Hendo. Round the corner, nice one, Gakpo to Trent again. I mean, what the fucking hell has he done that for? I mean, honestly, Steve, right. He's made 2 brain dead decisions in about 2 minutes there. That one there, he's got the ball on the touchline and turned left.
Yeah.
There's only one thing you can do if you turn left from there.
I honestly don't know what's going on with him at the moment.
he's had a brain fade. He just turned out to play. Just turned left and he was out to play.
Yeah, he might be the guy on the pitch right now who's probably having the worst game at this moment in time, mightn't he?
We're up to 1,000 likes. Thanks very much, everyone. As Alisson gives the ball to Andy Robbo. Back to Ali. Oh, just get rid. Gives it to Matip. Can Liverpool go? Oh, Matip's poor ball, but it's going to fall to Hendo. Be careful to put under hit pass by Matip, and Alisson has to bail him out.
What
fucking hell,
are they
Liverpool
doing? For fuck's sake!
That's poor again, Joel Matip with a poor pass. It was poor from Henderson. That was poor. That was shit. That was fucking diabolical by Matip. Jeez. And in the end, Alisson had to come and bail him out.
And could have got hurt doing it as well, you know.
Yeah,
he doesn't like it. He doesn't like it.
Yeah, I'm not happy with that one.
What's he thinking? What are you thinking of him now, Steve?
What the fuck are you idiots doing? Corner, I think Crystal Palace have just won them. Oh, no, it was a goal kick. I do apologise. I thought the last touch came off Keita, but it must have come off Schlupp. Corner, averted. Goal kick to Liverpool as we approach half time. Then I'm not sure there'll be that much out of time.
No. Might be a minute.
Yeah, you're absolutely nailed it. 1 minute of stoppage time to go then. Alisson Becker plays it left to Robertson. Liverpool trying to advance this up the pitch with just 20 seconds to go in the half, or they're just happy to see half time. We'll find out. Robertson, if he goes forwards here, is he? No, he goes back inside to Hendo. One last attack from here, but no, back to the goalie. I think Liverpool might be happy to see half time whistle maybe. Alisson's in no rush, is he?
No.
Now he's going to go one long kick towards the right, maybe looking for Salah. Easily cleared, so by Gay. Hendo wins his header. Can Salah get on under? Oh, he's gone for the first time ball. Oh! Nearly found Gakpo. Good, well defended. I think it was Anderson who just got across. That's a free kick to Palace, and that's probably going to be the end of this half, isn't it? You'd think by the time you take this free kick, that's probably going to be all of it over. He's done really well there, though, to Anderson to wait. He smelled the danger, didn't he?
Yeah.
Just flit. Oh,
just threw a leg out at it. Yeah.
Because Gakpo would have been in. Sure. Why are you making a mistake? As soon as he kicks this, he's going to blow the fucking whistle. So why does he make us? Why does he make us wait for this? The second this goalie kicks the ball, he's going to blow his whistle. We're all just sat here wasting 20 seconds of our lives just for this. Watch. Look.
There you go.
Fucking waste of time that was. Anyway, it's half time. It's Crystal Palace 0, Liverpool 0, and Liverpool's probably lucky to still be at 0. Mateta with a gilt-edged opportunity presented on a plate by Trent Alexander-Arnold, who just gave the ball away. Schlupp squared it. Mateta only hit the bar from maybe 6-7 yards out. Mark Gay had a great chance from a set piece as well that he couldn't get on target. Liverpool have had all the ball, but the most dangerous chances have been from, you would say, from Crystal Palace. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, could be 2 down. Like you say, the Gay header and the one that comes off the bar. If you're centre forward, you're disappointed with that finish. The one that comes off the bar from there. Not really what we were looking for following midweek, is it really? There appears to be a lack of zip in the passing.
We're lucky that they're not clinical up front, because we've done these mistakes against other teams and they've punished us.
Yep.
Now Palace, like in general, their goal scoring, they're not known for. Like, I'm just bringing the table up here now. Crystal Palace, they've scored 21 goals in 24 games. They're not renowned for their goals. Nope. I mean, if you look at that, who's scored less than them this season? It's only Forest, Wolves, and Everton, and then Southampton. So only 4 teams, and I mean, some of them are shite. That's the thing. A better team there punishes us. That, you know, those mistakes in midweek, and we lost 5. You know what I mean? Like, Liverpool haven't really learned the lessons. The nil isn't because we've defended particularly. We've actually, in open play, defended quite well. But like we've said before, what's the Achilles heels of this side? Set plays could have been 1-0 down, and just dumbass mistakes like switching off, and it could have been another one. They've both shown their heads again there.
Yeah, individual mistakes.
Mistakes and an inability to defend set plays, and that's been the story of the last few weeks.
It's been the story of the season. To be fair, you come into this game, you get beat 5-2 at home. You expect the team to come out and have a reaction to that. It's been very lacklustre. Trent, I don't know what Trent Alexander-Arnold is doing today.
Like I say, he done the first bit right. My usual worry with Trent is that he doesn't sniff the danger quick enough. He sniffed the danger. He got himself in front of his man, but then it's like, I don't know, it was like someone switched the off button, and he just didn't do anything. He didn't try and clear it. He didn't try and pass it. He just left the ball, and Schlupp was like, "Oh, I'll take it off."
I'll take it off. Yeah,
it was very odd.
Yeah, I think Klopp's got to be a few teacups flying in there at half time potentially, because that clearly isn't good enough, is it? No. If you want to playing Champions League football next season, and we spoke about it before the game, we're all playing for 4th place. If you want to play Champions League football next season, that first half isn't good enough. And
it's Mark, I'm going to bring the stats up in a minute. Like possession, we've had 71% of the ball, they've had 29. We've had 2 shots. Like if you looked at those stats, you know, so I'll go from the top. 3 shots for them, 6 for us. None on target for them, 2 for us. We've had 71% possession, they've had 29. We've had 87% accuracy, they've had 70. You know, 364 passes to 150. That's all. That showed the game, really, because the Palace have been happy to let Liverpool have the ball. That no shots on target, that's not because of Liverpool. That's because of Palace.
Yeah.
Gay should do way better with his header, but I think his mate in front of him half puts him off. Mateta just has a shocker with his shot, really. Like if I just showed someone who hasn't been watching the game those stats, they'll think, oh well, Liverpool are on top. And listen, we've had a couple of those shots on target. Salah's hit straight at the goalie, really. I mean, Jota had one straight down the goalie's throat and Salah had one. What it doesn't show, of course, is that if Jordan Henderson gets that out the way at 10 times, Alexander-Arnold's free kick, we're 1-0 up and we're all probably singing, you know, feeling a lot better about ourselves, because that looked like a goal.
100%.
It looked like Liverpool had done a really well-worked free kick where Henderson was meant to block and then get out the way, and he just couldn't get out the way.
No, and also the possession is mostly left and right across our back 4. Because, as you pointed out on a number of occasions, Palace are happy to let us have the ball there, knowing full well we can't hit them from that position. And you also referenced that the second we play the ball out of our third, the press starts, and we're struggling to break down the press at the moment. So it's a very, very messy game at the minute. We've not seen a team put half a dozen incisive passes together. You talked about Palace having a 5-minute spell on the ball. All they did was what we were doing, pushing it backwards and forwards across the back 4. No one's really asked. There's no guile. There's no guile in the team at the moment in terms of opening up and creating.
No, I think you're right. The comment here, everyone's having a bit of. I mean, the midfielders are against it. I actually think they don't. Not great, but they haven't actually had to do a lot. Like, I mean, it's not like we haven't had to win. We've won the ball back quite a bit, but Palace have given us the ball back quite a bit. Yeah. We have got the ball into the final third quite a bit, but it's once it gets there, that's where it's been given away.
Down, yeah.
It's been, Jota's given away silly sometimes, or Gakpo's been the same. Salah, we got in there a couple of times and been fouled as well. I actually think that's that, but it's just a couple of dumb-ass mistakes. That's the difference. Like I say, take away them, and Liverpool will be in complete control of this game, but you're sitting here now thinking, you might be half lucky to have got away with some of those chances, because we're looking at them here at the moment. Trent gives one away to Mateta early doors. We forgot about that one. And Alisson had to come and bail him out. Then we have the Gay header, which I'm still not sure how we missed. Doesn't it, his mate, Steve?
It looks like it does, yeah. Let's have a look. Real good look here. No. What it is it comes over his mate and he doesn't even see it. It's that muscle memory, that header, isn't it? Yeah. And then there's this one, straight across the box. They are creating chances. Their chances are better than ours.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, you forget about that too.
Katie nearly scored an Oggy. That's the thing. Is that would you be thinking subs at half time? I wonder what he's thinking about Keita. He's on a yellow card. He's committed too many towels. Too many fouls, rather. And play him as a 6 or leave him in the Keita role?
Put him in an 8 role, where he's been playing the last 2 games, because he's been quite good picking up the ball, turning and getting at people. At this moment in time, When you say our midfield's been quite good, it's been functional. It's not been creative. It's not been particularly forward-thinking.
The thing is, I don't think it's had to be.
No.
We've got there with ease.
But that's
Palace
the
are
difference.
inviting us in,
That's the difference where someone says, "I'm going to go and win this game of football." Gerrard would have been, "I can win this game of football on the front foot from midfield." Those guys are happy just to be functional, be facilitators. Sam Walker's favourite word, be facilitators. Just stop opportunities for people.
I would bring Elliott on.
Would you?
Bajcetic. Yeah. I don't think Palace are happy to give us the ball and invite us in.
Well, we could bring Elliott and Bajcetic on for Milner. And
you could do. I think I'm with you. The midfield hasn't. They haven't had to really win a tackle because Palace have been so poor. Maybe you can get that fourth attacking option on the pitch, and try and chase. It leaves you vulnerable, of course, but they're playing a 4-2-3-1. So in effect, you go man on man and saying to our back four and plus Henderson, deal with these lot.
Yeah,
I reckon you might be able to get away with Elliott and try and get a little bit more of a tackle.
So with Henderson so deep in the six, you've essentially got a back five and someone that's talking. With a little bit more creativity, Harvey Elliott slightly further forward, Bajcetic doing what he does. He will drop in and be a second six at times, and he'll also be quite happy to get on the front foot. It's just flat in midfield from both teams.
It's not a particularly high quality game. I think it feels to me like the midfields haven't been, for both sides, haven't done that. Like I say, it's weird because Liverpool, we've dominated the ball, we've had loads of the ball, we've got into their final third. Like I say, we've created 6 shooting opportunities, don't forget that. It's just been a bit poor in that final third, really. They've all made poor decisions. And like I say, if you think about it, it's Liverpool's mistakes that have done them in.
Yeah.
Liverpool, just individual errors that have nearly cost them.
You could sit here and roll back any watch-along you like, Steve, in recent weeks, and in the same comment. Liverpool's individual errors.
Individual errors and vulnerability of set plays and an inability to be clinical in the final. We're playing the hits. We're playing the 2023 hits. Can't defend set plays, individual errors, and looking a little bit toothless at times up front. That's this calendar year. That's this season, really.
We've got 10 minutes to sort it out. Can we do it?
Listen, this game's to be won. It's there to be won, but it's there to be won for Palace as well.
Yeah.
Both sides can be thinking, right, we can win this game for sure. It's there for both of them. My worry is Palace haven't ran through Liverpool once. They had one of their own making, where Elise played in a good ball and it overhit it. The rest of their chances have come from our mistakes. We've actually had chances. We haven't finished them properly, if that makes sense. So
it's interesting because Quad Bods, I can see a comment, I don't get it. We're weak in the middle, so we remove personnel from our weak point. I think after losing 5-2 at home, where Real Madrid dance around your midfield for the entire second half, you have to make changes.
No, Mike, I'm not changing the numbers. I'm just throwing Harvey in.
Yeah.
He said midfield. You play midfield. It's just that I think we might need that extra because they are so happy. And those of you watching will agree. They don't press until we get to the halfway line and then they go. So you can play in there. We are playing in their half, and if we're going to play all we're doing at the moment, we're knocking around our back, and then it goes long. We're not going through midfield because I don't think we've got the players to go through it. No. I think, and Bajcetic is an option that he can do it as well. I'm just thinking of all our midfield options on that bench. Elliott's probably the most comfortable in possession and the best attacking one.
So you picked it up early doors when you were talking about the long ball into the channels, in particular Van Dijk looking for Salah, and you picked that up really early doors. That's because we feel we have to bypass our midfield because it isn't creative.
Maybe, yeah.
That might be what we need to change.
Maybe that's exactly. But yeah, that's the thinking. Really, it's just been a bit drab, really, hasn't it? Right then, we're about 4.5 minutes away. So let us know in the Discord or in the YouTube chat. Would you make any changes right now? If you're Jurgen Klopp and you've got the tactics board out and you've got your 5 subs, who are you bringing on? Who are you taking off? We'll be back for the second half of Crystal Palace versus Liverpool in just a couple of minutes' time. See you in a second.
Back in the day, everybody got chances. I was following in the likes of, Chris Lawler, Jerry Byrne, Tommy Smith. There was a core, Cali. So I was following in a good core. So it was a great time, and it really was. Being a local lad, trying to make your way.
When you become a certain age through the academy, you get tickets to go to the game. So all the European nights, you'd go religiously to learn how the first team would play, and the atmosphere was always special. I do remember, the flags up in the Kop, that as you walk out, you do see them, and the "You Never Walk Alone" song is it's just a special song, in it. Like whenever you hear it as you're walking out, but I know Sammy Lee used to play it before in the dressing room before we went out as well.
I was always fascinated by, Roy Evans and Ronnie Moran, who were there at the time when I broke into the team, that what they'd been through with Bill Shankly and Bob Paisley, and what they'd seen in terms of, league titles and European Cups, and, just listening to them, the words of wisdom that they'd come out with. And I think I was lucky to get that little bit of Shankly, if you like, and, the old boot room.
Now, I think Liverpool as a football club are really benefiting from having a good relationship with the first team and the academy. But for us, we were on different sites. We were in Kirkby, the first team were at Melwood, which obviously that brings its own challenges, that distance. But there was a clash between Stevie Highway at the top of the academy and sort of Gerard Houllier, the first team manager, which it was harder for us to get that chance to go down and train.
I came there and I took over from the best goalkeeper in the world. And I thought, wow, Bob Paisley must have seen something in me playing for Crew Alexander. But he only came to watch me in a warm-up, 20 minutes with an umbrella. And then I signed.
I can remember Benfica in the European Cup. I can remember sitting on the bench. I'll be honest with you here, even though I was kind of champing at the bit and wanting to play, the atmosphere that night and the hostility we experienced as a team, even on the way in, I remember thinking, I don't think I'm ready for this yet.
A brand new 6-part series. Friday, 5 p.m.
Hey, welcome back. Yeah, my Liverpool debut. All episodes are available right now on redmenplus.com. Really, really cool series that actually we got to speak to some Liverpool legends, some guys who went on to have amazing Liverpool careers, some guys who didn't, had their careers at Liverpool cut short for whatever reason. But yeah, every single one of them made a debut. We spoke to them about it, what it was like to make a debut, and also what the city was like at the time, what the football club was like at the time, both culturally and of course like in terms of playing as well. So yeah, that's available on redmenplus.com if you want to go and check it out. Something we're really very proud of. Like I say, Jamie Carragher and Phil Thompson for starters. Right then, I said before Harvey Elliott, and he's coming on. He's definitely coming on. Well, I think so. He's getting his kit on the bench. So
Keita, it's got to be for Keita.
You would think so. Steve in the Discord chat, it was Steve Ryder said Bobby Firmino on for Keita. Go 4-2-3-1 or a version of 4-2-1-3, I suppose. We had loads of people saying get Keita off. Stewart I'd get Trent off and get Milner at right back and get Pacheta on. He also said he'd send Matip to see a psychiatrist, but we can't do that just yet. You know what I mean? That'd be quite the change. So yeah, Naby's got everyone. Yeah, Naby's getting the brunt of it at the moment in time.
Well, it's like you said, Steve, it's a totting up process. He's had 4 fouls since his yellow card. The next one or the one after that could be the one that reduces us to 10.
And Palace will constantly in the refs here, weren't they? Right then, Harvey Elliott is definitely coming on. And I don't mind that move again. This is what I mean, we'll find that the proof will be in the pudding, but Liverpool, yeah, and it's going to be for Naby Keita. And I get he's on the yellow card, I get it, but also I think Liverpool need a bit more attacking off from. I don't think because they've got a 2-man midfield against our 3. If we outnumber them, you might as well outnumber us with someone who's good on the ball and better on the ball. It does make sense.
It is better on the ball. It'd be disappointing for Keita, he'd be disappointed, but you can't go around giving yellow cards away and continuing to foul. It was a matter of time before we had 10 men on the pitch.
It felt like it.
Hopefully this guy will play on the front foot and get a bit closer to Gakpo and we can create some chances.
Yeah. Right then, second half is just about to underway. Here we go at Selhurst Park. Yeah, Keita off. Elliott on a half-time as Joel Matip goes long. Gakpo wins the header, but Palace should be able to mop that up, you would think. And Liverpool are forced backwards with Trent. Right then, second half song. Let's get a bit of We Love You Liverpool. They do our edging, but we still love the Reds, don't we?
We certainly do. And they do our edging, yeah.
Nice ball, that. Robbo's found Jota. Back to Jota via fullback. Oh, poor ball by Robertson, though.
What's he thinking?
Hendo's done well to recover that. Liverpool forced backwards, though, with Van Dijk. He's gone for the big switch early doors. Finds Trent. Here is Harvey Elliott in that bit of space. Ball into the box, looking for Jota. Overhit. Just overhit. Just. Jota swung a leg at that. I thought it was miles over here, but Jota nearly made something, obviously.
Yeah, he did, yeah. Lovely little ball. Looks up, spots the runner, plays it in. Do you know what? It's not a bad first or second touch of the ball, is it really?
It's an attacking option. It's straight away. You can see Harvey Elliott going for the positive
Does
option.
he get a touch on it?
No, it's about a yard away from Diogo Jota. He swings a big foot at it, but just out of reach.
But there's an intent in that there, isn't there, to be a bit more...
Well, that was my point before, is that our midfielder getting time on the ball. Who do you want on the ball? Well, not those that you had the time on the ball aren't really going to kill you.
No.
Keita used to be able to do that, you know, but his game's changed recently. He's fell off a bit of a cliff, hasn't he? I used to like him navigating in space, but there was not much there. Now I'd rather fire him into space, I think. Liverpool back with the ball at their goalkeeper's feet.
Palace again, happy for the centre backs.
They're happy to just give it. That's what I'm saying. Although they are putting a bit of a press on, but it's not much, is it really? Liverpool will just dink it round. That's a poor ball by Alisson.
It is poor ball.
Although it's gone back towards the Palace keeper. Gakpo's going to put him under pressure. He just kicks it long. Matip's done well.
Well, he's done well getting to the ball.
Wasn't the best pass in the world here. Palace
could be in a spot of bother here.
Cross is going to come into the Liverpool box. Trent.
Pushing the back of Trent by Schlupp.
Alisson
smothers the ball.
He was fouled anyway.
Yeah, he was.
But I don't know if the ref gave it, but either way, he done well, and Liverpool can play out. Yeah, it was a long ball towards the back post. Trent recognised the danger well. Got in front of Schlupp. He did push him. In the end, he got it come off Trent's head, but Liverpool had the ball to feet. I'm not sure what the foul was ever given. Nice by Elliott to find Hendo.
Where are you going?
He just ran away.
That's 5 touches to do that.
Yeah, he just ran the wrong way. Trent's gone for the big switch.
He's been lucky.
Got it. Brilliant though. It's got there to Robertson. Cross was blocked. I would say Liverpool are at the best when Robbo and Trent can find each other. That's when we do start pairing.
100%. They're so key to us playing well, aren't they?
There goes Matip on a little run. Finds Alexander-Arnold again. His cross in. Swings a leg. Jota falls to Salah. It's the ball.
Oh my God.
So close from Mohamed Salah. Just swung a left leg at it. And just cannons off the bar. And now both sides have hit that exact same crossbar either side of half time.
What an effort
that was. It's a great ball by Trent. Jota is...
that would have been an absolute belter, wouldn't it?
Just falls to Salah first time. Swings the left leg. It's goalie beating all ends up. But it just doesn't quite dip under the bar. Similar to the goal, remember in the COVID season, he came off the bench and scored a couple late on. It was similar to that one, wasn't it? Just a curler into that top corner. Just didn't quite get enough.
So relaxed with the technique there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was excellent. And Liverpool started this on the front foot, haven't they?
Yep, definitely.
It's been nice to see.
Slight tactical change, bringing in Elliott. Henderson's having a bit of push and shove.
You mentioned before about firing a rocket up the arse. I wonder what was said at half time, because Liverpool have come out with a little bit more intensity. They're moving the ball quicker, or at least trying to. Trent's got time and space. That's usually dangerous. And he's just played the simple ball down the line. It was the right ball to Elliott. He's looking for Salah. Just wasn't there. But Trent, that's what I'm saying. Whoever plays on this right midfield has got all the space in the world. What's happening here?
I said to you before, they were having a bit of push and shove at the throw-in before. They were kind of right in each other's face. It was nothing, really.
No. Bit of argy-bargy.
There it is.
Just at least say, we're trying to wind Endo up, and Endo's having none of it. Endo did well there. He was being a bit of a prick, but he had his arms up, so you could have been in there, don't you?
Yeah.
At least a little bit angry reaction to him. Matip in space now. He's got Elliott in front of him. He wants to use him. Goes right inside to Alexander-Arnold, looking for Salah. Salah tackle, wins a throw-in. That he's going to leave for Trent. We have got Liverpool got an overload on that right hand side whenever they want to use it. And is it Decore who's playing the right of their midfield?
Yeah. He's not really getting.
He's very deep, and he's just leaving. He's leaving Elliott. Nice turn by Jota. Just
crowded out.
No, just crowded out a little bit. And the Palace can try and break with Elise in the half, trying to play it out wide to Mateta. Van Dijk goes across and takes it off and does really well, Van Dijk.
2 bites at the cherry, gets the job done.
He's just so strong. He just leans on people. Nice nutmeg by Milner. And Liverpool on the break with with Elliott, with Trent ahead of him. He goes to Salah instead. There's that overload again if they want to use it. Down the line to Trent. Cross comes in. Gator palms it over his own bar.
He hit that hard, didn't he?
Was that a shot? Like, it almost went in. I think it's definitely a cross there.
Shades of Seamus Coleman there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just curves, doesn't it?
See how much the ball moved in the air?
Is it a deflection or does it just move?
It just moved.
It moves in the air. The goalie's done well to react to that.
Yeah, he has, yeah. And that's what happened with Messi. He stepped too far forward, didn't he, against Everton?
But Liverpool, the right's the place to go. They've got a lot of options over there. There's an overload every single time. Right down. Corner for the Reds. The first of the game for the Liverpool. In it comes Poor. That doesn't even beat the first man. And Palace clear as far as Harvey Elliott, who just nods it back to Alexander-Arnold. That was a poor corner from Robertson. We ended the Real Madrid game with a few of them as well.
We did,
Just hitting the first man. Right, then Alisson goes long. Can he find... I mean, that's some ball if Salah could keep that in.
Oh, unlucky that, wasn't it?
Just over it, out of play.
That's almost becoming a regular tactic, that now, isn't it? Long balls, more and more so from Alisson. He's really good at them, to be fair.
Yeah, he is. That corner was very much our season, says Scott in the Discord. Yeah, sums up a little bit, doesn't it? Right, then 52 minutes gone. I think, whose song do we need just to get a bit of a... give someone a bit of oomph? Get Salah. Maybe we can bring him some luck. Palace trying to get out of their own half. They've gone long down the line. That's a poor ball.
Nathaniel
Klein. We're used to seeing I remember Nathaniel Klein doing that for us loads.
Yeah.
Just aimless balls down the touchline. It falls straight into Alisson Becker's gloves and Liverpool can try and play out again. Henderson looking for the big switch. Rooney. Too straight.
Too easy.
Elliott recovers it though. He's done well and he's got loads of time and space over on this right-hand side. Elliott. Dink over the top looking for Gakpo. Over it. Elliott's won the second ball back though. Can they win a third? No, Palace have... Oh, they haven't cleared it. Henderson's recovered it. Back inside to Elliott. He's impacting the game. He's just whacked in the face.
The ball
referee.
Completely. This will be interesting.
Just Elliott goes down, holding his neck. He was just off. He goes to the give and go, and the lad... I mean, we need to see a replay.
It's a yellow card.
He blocked him off, hasn't he?
Yeah.
There's no real malice. I don't think he's booked him though.
He's going to.
He's looking for that.
I think he's got his book out. Maybe not.
But anyway, Liverpool got a free kick on their right. Level with the 18-yard box, pretty much. Just right near the touchline. So you've got the Robbo in-swinger or the Trent out-swinger.
It's got to be Trent from there.
You would think so. An in-swinger might get too close.
Mind you, it might be backstay. But look at the position the keeper's taken up. He's expecting
he's on
that.
His line. He's expecting Robertson, isn't he?
Yeah.
It is Robertson. Deep towards the back post. A bit of a melee. Liverpool screen for a handball, not given. And Palace able to just about clear with Elise. Although he's actually done well to keep hold of the ball. Palace try and play out. And they found Mateta. They've done well. Liverpool got some defending to do. Long ball over the top for Ayew, but that Alisson should deal with that. Kind of get it into his own box, he does.
Oh, I like that.
Flicking it to himself.
Yeah.
Liverpool screaming for a handball in the other box. I haven't seen a replay of it.
We don't get penalties, Steve. You know this.
No, the ref just waved his arms. Henderson asked the question and the ref just waved his arms. So, we haven't seen much of it. I didn't really see what happened. They went deep to the back post. They were looking for a knockdown, I think.
I think that's what it was.
But I couldn't tell you if it hit the arm or not. But either way, we're playing on. And Liverpool got the ball at the feet of Joel Matip again. Banders, can you play the Van Dijk song? I can. Trent goes long looking for Salah. Gay concedes another corner. Glenn says, have we had any pens this season? I think we've had one pen. It was in that Rangers game. That's the only penalty I think Liverpool have had all season. I think I'm right in saying.
I think you're right, yeah. League games, we haven't had one for a long time.
Right then, Liverpool got
2 pens all season, according to Ashley Thrift.
Well, one
in
was the
Discord.
Community Shield. I'm not counting
Yeah,
that.
no.
Right then, corner comes in from Alexander-Arnold. It nodded down. Liverpool screaming again. It falls to Matip, has a shot wide. What are Liverpool saying here? They're asking for a push. What's
What
happening
have
there?
they seen?
Oh, no, they were claiming for handball against
You're not getting
Mateta,
that.
but
You're not getting that.
I don't think it is his arm. Yeah, Rangers.
Well, even if it did stay, his arms are like that by his side. Not
Well,
getting
it fell to Matip. His shot was scuffed really, but Liverpool got a second bite to the cherry. But we have caused a bit of panic off set plays. Palace aren't clearing the first ball really. It's staying in and it's bouncing around a little bit. Let's see if Liverpool can capitalise on that. Trent's corner again. This time if Palace do get the first contact, Milner wins it back though. Forward to Jota in the box. Jota, shoot! Over the bar.
Over the bar.
Just got under it. He done so well, Steve, to find a bit of... He got the ball under control and found a yard in a crowded area.
Yeah, he opened up his body and let it run across him.
He was on the floor at one point.
Tell you what, that's interesting.
Just launched him on the floor before that.
See the way he opened his body? Oh, look at that. Yeah.
He's just mild.
He's do well to score from there.
Yeah. Palace just slowing down things here with the goal kick.
We've started the second half better.
It's been a good 10 minutes. 12
Yeah,
minutes
has,
for
yeah.
Liverpool. I think the subs had a positive impact. As Palace go long, Milner wins his header. This is where you got to be careful. Alexander-Arnold goes to the halfway line to engage his man and wins it, does well. And then Elliott I've just been singing his praises, but he just couldn't quite get it under control, concedes a throw in. The Palace take quickly while Trent's still out of position. So Van Dijk's forced to come over. Here's Elise, he's dangerous in these type of areas. Liverpool.
Yes, he is.
So be careful. Palace looking for a crossing opportunity, don't get one. Alexander-Arnold stops that. It's a throw into Crystal Palace. Michael says, any subs, lads? I missed the start. Yeah, well, Keita off, Elliott on a half-time week. That was the only sub we've made so far. Nice 1-2 by Crystal Palace to try and free Mitchell. He's gone bad. I don't know why he didn't cross that. They've been trying to work that opportunity for ages. He got it and he stepped back over it, and in the end, throw in to Crystal Palace again.
Yeah.
You've got to be wondering soon. You think Jürgen's thinking about getting Jota off the pitch soon.
Yeah, for Bobby.
Yeah, just looking after him, you would guess. As Salah does so well to hold the ball up, he's so strong. Although in the end, he just Gay does well to take it back off him. He's lost out. Can Salah win it back? He has via Elliott. Salah loses out again. He couldn't find gap post. He tried to go sideways to Elliott and just lost it. Oh, Gator's kick has gone straight to Milner though. Jota, he's got Robertson to his left. Goes inside. Look.
No, he should have.
He was never there. The option was Robertson all day.
Trent, what are you?
And Palace looking to break now is slow. Gakpo had made a run centrally. Jota's hard to find him, but it was a hard pass that. He just had Robertson going down his left.
Yeah,
he just played the overlap.
Should have waited for Robertson. Only needed to hold it for a second.
Yeah. Got a bit impatient. Anyway, Liverpool have won it back again. This time they're going long early doors, Liverpool. Giving it away. Or Anderson gives it away.
And then
it's
Jota
like
gives
pinball
it
at the
back.
moment. Both sides don't want to keep hold of the ball. Someone just needs to get the foot on it. Henderson just whacks it long. Anderson whacks it back. This is like schoolboy football at the moment. Like tennis game, back and forth. Finally, someone puts the foot on the ball, and it's Alexander-Arnold. And Liverpool are going to try and play some footy rather than some mad tennis game for once, which I think is probably a good idea. Elliott in that pocket again. He's finding loads of space. Like I say, it was always there for him. It made so much sense, that sub. Liverpool back on the halfway line now, with Jordan Henderson on the right hand side. Nice to Milner turn around. They've gone left, looking for a good ball to Alexander-Arnold. He finds Elliott just about behind him. It wasn't a great ball. And if trickles through to Gaeta, Elliott was in loads of space there, Steve. He could have found him.
Yeah, he just didn't get his head up and see him, did it? The decision making is the thing I would improve on in the second half. The intensities there, we are better, but we're still not making the right decisions at the right times.
Yeah. Right then, Palace have given it away again, though, and it's back with Jordan.
Oh dear.
Elliott's pass wasn't a good one, though, and then
No.
Palace have got it back with Elise on the counter. Milner tries to foul him, doesn't even get close enough to foul him. Elise edge to the edge of the box, Palace get men forward, cross comes in. It should be comfortable, yet over the bar.
Onto the roof of the goal.
It's a poor ball by Ayew.
If you're Palace, you're frustrated by that because they've, for Liverpool's own fault, they've engineered a good position there, haven't they?
It was a poor ball by Elliott. Liverpool ended up on the counter, defending a counter. Liverpool had men back, to be honest. It was 5 against 3, but Ayew's cross was shocking anyway and ends up on the top of Alisson's goal. Right then, throwing for Liverpool that Mo Salah takes. Does he that much of in there?
No, normally leaves it for someone else, doesn't he?
Trying to get the game going forwards. Here he is again. Gakpo's come to the right hand side now. Liverpool just trying to find pockets of space. Gakpo's there wanting the ball. He's come so deep for it. Didn't get it though. So Henderson's got it instead. Into Milner. Ball out wide. Trying to pour. It wasn't a great ball towards Alexander-Arnold really. It was too high. And Palace were able to take it off him.
Back to your substitute question, I'd make 3. I'd bring Fabinho and Basetic on.
And Firmino.
And Firmino.
Liverpool got some defenders. There was Schlupp advances down the left. Henderson's come over there to cover and done really well. And Alexander-Arnold's there to mop up. Liverpool needed someone at right back there, and Henderson recognised the danger.
That's like years gone by, that, isn't it?
That's what we used to do. Yeah, playing the hits a little bit. Right then, 62 minutes gone. Liverpool got the ball at the back. Van Dijk wasn't happy with getting out. He was like, he's looking for options ahead of him. Just couldn't get anything. So Liverpool trying to play it out now with Elliott. That's where you want the ball. Gakpo taking it on, although he's lost out. But Liverpool won it back. Like I say, Liverpool are trying to play through the lines at least a little bit there. They tried twice. Palace did well to defend it.
They didn't try at all.
Now they're going long this time.
What's this?
It was in towards Sally. He's saying he was fouled. Ref says no. Darren England says he wasn't fouled. Van Dijk fired it towards Salah.
He did, didn't he?
I couldn't. It got there that quick that by the time the camera caught up, I didn't really see what happens. Liverpool have won it back in a high area, giving it away again. No, it's all a bit of that at the moment. And what's that? Who's that? Ball by Andy Robertson.
Yeah, do you know what? It's a good idea, but Henderson doesn't read it.
No, it didn't work out at all. And Liverpool got more defending to do as Ayew advances. So Palace go backwards this time.
Changes have to happen shortly.
I think Liverpool trying to press Crystal Palace into a mistake. Nice turn by Decore.
And they're out. They're really out.
Here's Ayew right hand side up against Robertson into the box. He forgot to take the ball with him. So he goes back out to Elise. Nice bit of skill to go past Jota. Time to get the cross in, which he's done. Liverpool deal with it relatively comfortably in the end. I think Matip challenge for the header, and it's trickled through to Elliott at right back. Oh, it's a poor ball. Fucking hell, Harvey.
Yeah, me.
Played Liverpool straight back into trouble. It's Lokonga number 8, isn't it? Lokonga number 8. I think I called him Decore before. Decore's 28, that's the problem.
That's it, yeah. The 8 through,
yeah. Falls to Elise. Wins a corner for Liverpool. Sorry, for Crystal Palace, which is always a little bit dangerous. And he says is Nunes on the bench, or is he injured? He's injured, mate. He's on the bench. Got a bad shoulder. Right then, Liverpool got a corner to defend. 65th minute, he can't look. The corner comes in, out straight to Alisson. Can we have a counter, lads? Come on, let's go. No, yeah, there we go. Right then, ball to Alisson throws it out to Gakpo. He can carry it into the Palace half. Milner on the right wing crosses into the box. Over Salah's head.
It's going to come to Gakpo.
Gakpo's going to recover it. Gakpo loses 50-50.
Just couldn't get it down.
No, he ran onto it, but he just couldn't get it under control to fire a shot away, and Palace just are able to clear again.
So close.
So unlucky, yeah. Right then, Matip's allowed to come down the right hand side. Tries to find Trent Alexander. Poor ball though.
Another poor ball.
Liverpool will get a throw in out of it though. That Matip himself takes. Back to Jordan Henderson. It's Crapshaw says we're missing Nunes. Hopefully he's back soon. Thanks for the super chat, mate.
We sure are missing Nunes. It's that spark, isn't it?
Turn. Nice ball from Henderson to Gakpo. Looking for Jota. Oh, Jota!
Couldn't take it in his stride. Go on, Gakpo, you can win now.
Oh, we'll come back to that in a minute because Gakpo's won it back. Nice work from Cody Gakpo. Ball inside. Oh, loses out. He was trying to find Milner. And it was easily intercepted. And Palace might try and counter themselves. Although not exactly running that breakneck speed with Elise. He's trying to hold it up. He's chased every step by Henderson. He's past Henderson now. And Henderson's got to foul him. Jordan.
And he did. And he's going to get booked for that too.
If you're going to foul him over there.
Yeah.
This the is ball into Jota.
Just
if
couldn't
he takes
take
under
it.
Control, he's in.
He's in, yeah.
In the end, Elise just he suckers Jordan Henderson in, goes past them. In the end, for Henderson just...
That's like the foul in the Real Madrid game when it was on the other side, wasn't it? Silly place to give a foul away.
If you're going to foul him, you've got to foul him 10 yards
You're giving the team you're playing against the opportunity to cut the ball back. A free cut the ball back there.
So Liverpool got a free kick to defend. Now, last time someone had a free kick in a similar area, albeit on the other side, it was the worst piece of backing I've
At least
ever
we've
seen.
got 2 in the wall this time, not the one like last time.
Right then, Elise, has he been watching Luka Modric? Because this is a very dangerous situation for Liverpool. Almost like a mirror image. Danger signs for Liverpool, yeah. Gay's up against Trent at the back post. Ayu's in there as well. They've got loads of men forward. They've got Lokonga and Decore on the edge of the box. Mateta's up there. Anderson's up there. Taking a long time for Dad in England to sort this all bit of a melee out. Nathaniel Klein comes in late as well. Right, Elise's free kick hits the wall.
Terrible free kick.
Fuck
Great if you're Liverpool, but not so if you're a Crystal Palace fan.
And it goes all the way back to the halfway line. And Palace are back with their goalie.
Wow.
He undid that pass, didn't he? Just the trickle through to Gaeta. Right, they've gone long and he's given it straight to Alexander-Arnold with time. Out to Elliott. You think with Elliott playing on the right, that he's so left-footed. He's never going to carry it, is he really?
No, he's not going to go on the outside of someone, is he?
He's always cutting inside. Like Palace are the ones who are going to make some subs. They've got 2 lads stripped off over there. I think I saw Eze.
And probably Odward, the guy they bought from Celtic.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised to see him. Come on.
I didn't quite see who it was. Some activity on the Liverpool bench as well. I can see a couple of white shirts as well. As Milner turns himself into trouble. Wins it back, though. Done well. Carry on. Liverpool are allowed to carry on. Here's Harvey Elliott. Oh, it's a poor pass.
Oh dear.
He started so well, Steve, but he's used to the ball for a while. It's been poor.
Yeah.
Henderson's done well to step across the pass, though. He's gone left to Robertson.
Oh. Another poor ball.
Fucking hell, Liverpool. The lack of quality at times has been shocking.
We've gone back to the poor decision making again, haven't we?
Long ball by Palace, fine. Schlupp to the edge of the Liverpool box. Be careful there, Reds. Nice by Alexander-Arnold. He's defended that so well. And that's going to be a goal kick for Liverpool.
And here's where we might see some changes.
I think we're going to see both sides make a couple of changes here. It looks like with less than 20, just over 20 minutes rather to go.
Schlupp for...
It is Edouard, you're right. Edouard and Eze for Palace.
They're going for it.
Well, it depends who he takes off. It might be like for like.
There's Bobby.
Liverpool are bringing Roberto Firmino on. So yes, it's Mateta for Edouard.
It looks like Schlupp. It looks like Schlupp for... If it's Schlupp for Eze, then that is an attacking option.
Yeah. He's a bit more attacking minded. So Mateta goes off. Had a big chance to score early on, didn't he? When he hit the crossbar.
Yeah, it is Schlupp. Okay, so that's an attacking substitution.
Yeah.
Might open the game up a little bit more.
Yeah, it's going to give Trent Alexander-Arnold something else to think of.
But now they've got 2 guys on the pitch who are really good on the ball in Elise and Eze.
Yeah, absolutely. So Edouard and Eze on Elise and Mateta. Sorry, Mateta and Schlupp off rather. Liverpool, are we going to make our subs at the same time? I saw Roberto Firmino stripped off and Fabinho. Yeah, so it's Jota on for Fabinho. And
Milner's gone off.
Milner for Firmino, was it?
Milner's, yeah.
No, it was Trent.
Talk me through that one then.
Milner's gone to right back. So Alexander-Arnold and Jota off. Fabinho and Roberto Firmino on, so that's going to mean Gakpo to the left and Milner to right back. I mean, Milner's got Eze up against them. I wonder if that was well thought out. We'll find out in due course. As Firmino first touches, excellent, spins away from trouble, gives it to Elliott. His pass is half blocked into Liverpool throw-in. So Milner's been sent to task to deal with Eze.
Interesting that Henderson and Elliott should swap over. You would think, but they're not. Elliott's still
on the left, and Elliott's on the right still. Hendo's playing like left centre midfield, with Fabinho going into the 6. Right then, right hand side, here is the new advanced right back, James Milner, cuts back on his left foot. He's lost out, although Elliott's won it back, but trickled through to the goalie. Sometimes you'd be a little bit too clever, you can just cross that. I'm not sure why Milner wants it on his left foot anyway.
No, it makes no sense. He is confident to try it. He's obviously got enough about him to do it, but he's predominantly right-footed, isn't he?
Here's Eze, his first tangle is with Joel Matip. Matip gets the better.
Goes the other way. Yeah. I don't know why Matip's upset. That was clearly a Palace throw.
Yeah, he wants to throw in Matip, but I don't think it ever was one. Right then, 72 minutes gone. Crystal Palace 0, Liverpool 0. As Palace in the Liverpool half from their throw-in. It's Lokonga is forced backwards. Yeah, it's Gakpo's gone left wing, hasn't he?
Yeah.
That's where we first thought we were going to see him. We saw him in his first game then, and he ended up playing up front because he had injuries, and he hasn't really gone back since.
No, he's been set up for something, isn't he?
Matip wins a header, and he forced a Salah. Could have turned, but instead he goes back to Milner.
Fabinho wants it inside. Instead he
made a good run there, Fabinho.
Yeah, he did. It was the right ball.
Didn't get it though. So Liverpool with Henderson and Robertson trying to go work something down the left. Hendo's got a bit of time on his left foot. Dinks it inside to Firmino. Liverpool are happy to give it to the man under pressure, but they've done well with it. Matip with some space. Not really getting anywhere fast, Liverpool at the moment, just keeping the ball at the back, but they're not really getting anywhere.
Trying a patient approach to see if something opens up, aren't they?
Just keeping the ball for a little bit, I suppose, trying maybe just suck Palace out a little bit, but we'll see how it goes as Milner finds Elliott. He's got room to run into, he can run into it as well, and does. Keep going, lad. Back post looking for Robertson, nods it across, goal for Firmino! Oh! Just a yard away from Roberto Firmino, and it fell into Gaeta. It was great play by Elliott. Great ball, back post, looking for Robertson. I think Firmino was well offside anyway.
Yes, he was, yeah. Miles.
Not great from Firmino, that.
No.
Son of Barnes in the Discord, but just score a goal, Liverpool, for fuck's sake. that's how it's starting to feel, isn't it? Well, they've got to defend well as well, because Eze strides forward. He's in a dangerous position here. Liverpool got to be careful. Ball on the left-hand side, with blocked by Milner. Corner for Crystal Palace. It was Mitchell who got forward. His cross was rubbish.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
James Milner on the foot. He knocked him off his feet. He wasn't expecting it at all.
I think he kind of half stood on the ball, didn't he?
But like I say, we do not... we're not exactly comfortable with Liverpool, are we, with their set pieces? Corner comes in, Alisson punches, and he was fouled. Palace will be disappointed, Steve, since that first free kick for Gay. Their set pieces haven't really caused us, touchwood so far, too many issues. And in the end, that's just stupid, isn't it, by Ayew?
I think
just leans into the goalie.
Palace will be disappointed with their entire second half performance. Not that I'm complaining. We haven't been able to capitalise on it, but they haven't offered the threat they did in the first half, have they?
No. Milner wins a strong header. Well, done well there, didn't he? And he was fouled as he won it as well.
Yeah.
Up against Eze.
He didn't even try and play the ball, Eze.
I don't mean to say he shit himself, but he half shit himself.
No, he proper shit himself.
As Milner powered the header through. Wins a free kick at Liverpool. Liverpool play backwards.
Bit of a tank, Milner, isn't he?
Well, he's nothing if not committed. Not going to shy away from a 50-50.
No.
Roberto Firmino loses out on the halfway line now, and Palace look to spring a counter with Ayew. Fabinho loses out and just he's done the right thing in the end.
Here comes the card.
He had to.
Yeah. Do you know what? We've been crying out for that all season, so I applaud it.
I mean, he could have done better in the first place, but once Ayew had gone past him, he just clips him.
He's got to.
I don't believe it. That is what it is.
That's the Fabinho of old, that, isn't it? Dark arts.
But there is a set piece to defend. And they have got a new set piece taker on the pitch in Eze. Right then, free kick to Crystal Palace. Quite central, but it's a good crossing area. Eze takes it, he goes wide left, takes it short. Palace come back inside. They got a little set piece going with Nathaniel Klein. Back out wide. Now the deep cross is coming. And it's dealt with quite easily by Henderson. All through as far as the edge of the box to the corner. And if he's shooting from 40 yards.
Nathaniel Klein killed that set
Yeah,
piece.
it didn't go well at all. It was a poor decision from Crystal Palace. If your set piece ends with Sheikh Coyote, rather, or Decore, rather, taking a 40-yard shot.
Yeah, you shit the bed on that.
Something's not worked right, has it?
No tribute to John. Round of applause for John Motson coming up here from the fans. They put his picture up on the board while you were.
Oh, yeah, right, okay. Oh, yeah, John Motson died earlier this week, didn't he? The legendary commentator, if you don't know the UK football scene, passed away earlier. Anyway, Liverpool got some defending to do. They don't well, actually. Matip, Van Dijk, just about get there. But it wasn't a great clearance. And Eric's come and won it back, but Liverpool should win that. Oh, no! Fabinho on a yellow card.
Wow.
He's not going to be sent off, I don't think. But
No,
fucking hell, if I'm Crystal Palace, I'll be asking the question about that.
He's not got another one of them in him, has he?
He was late to that one. Nah, to be fair,
it looks worse than it is.
His foot got stuck in the floor, both of them.
Yeah.
So I don't think it was as bad as I first thought it was. Thought he was getting sent off then.
You were talking me into it.
Ball back with Gator. Ball at his feet. It's going to go long. Matip wins his header. Can Fabinho win the second ball? He does.
Keep
He's going well there.
Feet down.
It's going to trickle through to Elliott. Back to Gakpo. Gakpo strides forward. 1-2 with Firmino. Lost out.
Can't get
it's
it
a bit of
on
a
his
scramble.
feet.
And in the end, Eze is able to half clear. And now the ref's going back because someone's down injured. I think. Is that right? There's fuck all wrong with him. He was just trying to get the game stopped. He's saying he was. I think he's saying he was caught by Fabinho, was he? Nothing wrong with him. Nah. Not watching that, is it?
No, let's have a look.
That's fine.
That's all right. It's this one.
Does catch an arm in the face, actually.
It's not that bad.
Usually refs do stop the game. Liverpool were allowed to carry on when none came of it anyway. There's not that much else on the bench really, Steve, if you think about it.
I don't know where he can go.
Carvalho, Bajcetic, Henderson maybe.
Yeah.
Depends how desperate he is to win and how much he doesn't want to lose as well. You'd think he'd want the 3 points desperately.
Well, with the 2 games in hand over Tottenham, you need the 3 points, don't you?
Here is Fabinho on the ball. Out back to Milner down his line. Good ball to...
offside.
No, you can't be offside there.
Must be the last 15 minutes now. You'd think you'd get 4 or 5, wouldn't you? At the end. So we're in 80.
No, there hasn't been that many stoppages, they.
30 seconds or so.
A lot of them have been double changes, though, haven't they? Oh, Palace have given it away to Liverpool. Can we break? Here's Salah. Room to run into. Go on, Mo. Tries to find through. Gakpo! Gakpo's in! Oh, it's wide! Oh, he's saying he's screaming.
What's he asking for?
He's saying he fouled. Was he fouled? Oh, it's a big chance, Steve.
Yeah, what's it?
Want to talk us through it?
Mo slips him in. He's not fouled there. He just played the ball. He just went wide, too wide with the shot. He knows the keeper's coming.
He is fouled, Steve.
Oh.
He's fucking taken out. He gets his shot away, and then he's wiped out. He's wiped
That's
out.
interesting. That's interesting.
Are we
That
going to VAR for that, I wonder? No?
doesn't look like, does it?
He is caught, but he has taken the shot and the ball's tickling wide. Gator does catch him, but obviously, maybe because he got the shot away, I don't know. Soft, not a clear and obvious error. As Joel Matip just gives away a silly foul as well, and he gets himself a yellow card.
That's 4.
I said wiped out. I think I was a bit
Enthusiastic.
He wasn't.
Yeah.
Second viewing.
I
There wasn't
I
a pen.
think he knew the keeper was coming.
Shit, he felt like he shit himself a little bit.
Yeah.
Right, then free kick to Crystal Palace. He has to score that. Fucking hell. Big chance for Liverpool, that. Right then, from attack to defence, Eze with another free kick. I doubt they're going to play a little short one this time. This is going straight into the Liverpool box, you would think. They're a big team as well. Liverpool keeping a high line, Steve.
Yeah.
A yard outside their own box.
Yeah, you've got to.
The ref calls over Ayew and Henderson, having a couple more words with each other. Dylan said that Salah put a bit too much on that pass. Do you think?
I just think, like you said, Gakpo cacked himself
He
because the
would've scored
keeper's
there,
coming.
hasn't he? Yeah.
This is a high back line, so the thing has to come in flat.
But you've got to be different. It's all,
It's all about the pace on the ball when you push the back line out this far.
Yeah.
It's a good chance to catch a couple of them offside.
Hopefully, ball goes in towards the back post for Fabinho.
Yeah, there you go.
Gakpo should clear.
Hard to deliver that. Hard to get that in an area to cause danger.
It's coming back though. Second ball. Liverpool need to be alive. Matip is. His header only goes as far as Eze though. And thought Gakpo was going to foul him. He didn't. Ball down the line to Mitchell against Milner. Milner blocked across them really well there. James Milner. Throw into Crystal Palace. Did the goalie save that, by the way? No, just go wide.
Went wide.
Here's your sub. By Chettich coming on. You've got to think that's for Jordan Henderson.
Yeah, you have, yeah.
I think Crystal Palace throwing left-hand side near the corner flag. They're going backwards with Lokonga. Going all the way back. Gay. Oh, and he's giving it away to Firmino. Bobby, was he not fouled?
No.
If Firmino could have got under control, Salah was through and he just couldn't.
I think that might have been one of the slowest accelerations from Firmino I've ever seen. When he won that
He was running
ball.
quicksand there, wasn't
he? Yeah.
Salah was in. If he had that one touch, he could have just whacked it down the line and Salah would have been in.
Desperately needed a yard there, didn't he?
It's 18. It's for Cody. Gakpo's coming off, Steve.
Okay.
Chettich for Gakpo. Elliott goes left wing.
Looks that way, doesn't it?
Interesting. I thought I was sure it would be for Jordan Henderson.
He looks so young, him, doesn't he?
He's a kid, isn't he? So Gakpo off, Chettich on, yeah. That'll mean Harvey Elliott going to play.
He's already gone over there. He's already there, Steve.
Henderson right of the midfield three, Chettich to the left of the midfield three. Here is Jordan Henderson. He's surely was getting fouled there. The ref says play on because Fabinho had the ball and he switched it out wide to Robertson. I think I'd rather had the free kick there, to be honest.
Yeah, because we've managed to go backwards, haven't we?
Yeah. There was no real advantage when the ball was going backwards, but listen, we've got it where we are now with Milner. He loses out against Mitchell. Don't foul him. Well, it wins a throw in, nice by James Milner. Used all his experience there. Throw into Firmino, allowed to turn. Nice by Bacchetis to pop it off. Liverpool got some space with Henderson on the right. Beats his man, does well to go past Mitchell. Good defending by Lokonga.
Yeah, it was.
Read the danger well and come across and dealt with it. And Palace clear all the way back to Alisson. Henderson took the long way round, didn't he? And he nearly got there.
Yeah.
The lad on the cover helped him out. Mitchell was done for there. Yeah, whatever happens now, there'll be a DVD on it. So Mitchell's mate will be having taking a piss out of him, won't he? For getting smoked by Jordan Henderson.
Getting rinsed by Henderson.
Right, then 5.5, well, probably 4.5 minutes to go. At Crystal Palace, Gators long ball forward. Liverpool win it back with Fabinho. Hendo's played about 4 different positions here. Terry, no Carvalho again, I don't understand that.
Is that 6 minutes since since the
Doesn't play
World
much,
Cup?
does he?
No.
What's happened here? Someone down? Or Crystal Palace have got a man down, so Liverpool have kicked it out. It's the Corey who's down. I think he's got a bit of cramp or something.
Yeah, it looks that way, doesn't it?
They've made just 2 subs so far, so they have got plenty of options. Liverpool have made 4. Liverpool have brought on Fabinho, Firmino, Elliott and Bacchetti. So Liverpool have still got 1. He's got Jones, Carvalho, and that's it really, because Reece Williams. And then Palace have still got Milivojevic, MacArthur, Hughes, Richards, Adama and Whitworth. So there's not too much on either bench really. As Liverpool again gets underway again with the drop ball at Alisson Becker's feet. No, Liverpool in no rush. They're not desperate for trying to play the ball out at Alisson. As the Reds go long.
Hopeful.
Anderson should win
Aimless.
that. Bacchetti wins the second ball, but it's a bit scrappy. And Palace have done well actually. I think it was the sure he's offside.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Corey did so well, but Edouard was just 5 yards offside. It was poor attacking play by him, really. Was made to be fuming there. I just battled my arse off to win that ball back and kick, and you were 4 yards offside or something. Right, then Van Dijk with the big switch. Looking for Salah, can't get there. Palace they've worked the ball really, really well into Liverpool's half now, and there's some defending to do. As Elise goes wide. Is that Ayew?
Yeah.
Right, Ayew look going backwards though, to be fair, because the Palace, that's good for Liverpool.
It is. Go long.
It's been a poor quality game at times, this from
Oh,
both sides.
it has, hasn't it?
Nice by Fabinho takes it off. Sorry, Fabinho just takes it off Edouard.
Who catches
And then
Henderson?
Ayew, that was just ran through Jordan. And they've been having words for a while, them two, and I think Ayew's just took his chance to have a little land one on Jordan. Henderson gets up. Not falling for he's not wasting time with that one. And Liverpool try and get the game underway again with the captain. Going backwards though, back with our goalie from a free kick on the halfway line, which I'm not too sure about. Obviously trying to draw Palace out and go something, but
Oh dear.
Bacchetti loses out and Liverpool are in trouble. Big trouble. Lokonga, his first touch is shocking, but he manages to keep hold of it. Here's Eze, be careful Liverpool. Links up with Mitchell, ball into the box, headed clear. Palace win it back though, it's back on the other side with Ayew. Danger signs for the Reds, Fabinho heads it clear. Can Bacchetti get, not really, doesn't really get much distance on the clearance. Bit of sustained pressure for Crystal Palace. Although they're going backwards again this time. And they're going right the way back here. Right the way to Gueye. And he just goes long. Odd decision, that.
Wow.
Lack of quality, really, in attack from Palace. Right, then we're into towards stoppage time, and as it stands, it's going to be 0-0. Unless something drastic happens here at Selhurst Park. Long ball forward by Crystal Palace. Oh, Van Dijk's got a deal with that. And it judged won a foul. Edouard nudged him, and Liverpool this time they do try and up the tempo with a quick free kick. As John Mata brings it forward. Right then, Liverpool are going to do something, they're going to have to do it in stoppage time. As Milner looks inside for Salah, it's over his head. Can we win the second ball? He can't, but Mitchell is forced to just clear. That should be a Liverpool ball. As Mata just nods it back inside to Fabinho. He's fouled, surely, yeah, free kick. Liverpool need the halfway line. Do you play this short or do you go long?
You've got to go long.
Yeah,
but we've got no target though, have we?
No. Right then, 3 minutes of stoppage time. We've played 25 seconds.
We need to commit both the centre halves into the box here because we've lost Gakpo in terms of height.
James Milner sent everyone forward. Yeah, Van Dijk and Matip up there. Fabinho's in there. Roberto Firmino's in there. Salah. It's going to go long into the mixer. Milner's long ball then. Palace get the first contact and Liverpool get the second. No, they can't. Pachetas just won it back though. But Liverpool got to be careful on the counter attack. They've got men forward and Palace are looking to break. Pachetas goes over up against Elise. Does well.
Good defender.
Good defender, wins the throw in. But it looks like Steve's going to be another couple of points dropped, unless at least 2, maybe more. But
it's not what we needed going into this game. If we've got genuine aspirations for 4th place, this was a game we had to win.
It does take Liverpool up to 7th place, but they'll have a game in hand on Tottenham, but they'll be 6 points behind them. So we're not out of it, but you'd be looking for more.
No, you want all the points that are available.
No, yeah, absolutely. I'm with you. I'm not saying it's a good. Yeah, I'm just saying that's what it does for you. Wait, then it could be worse. Don't get me wrong. I'm thinking Crystal Palace are going to throw in a very attacking area. Yeah. Let's see how adventurous they want to be in this last minute or so. I think they're trying to win a corner, aren't they? They're going towards Ayew in that corner flag. He's lost out. He's done well though. He's won it back.
Is it?
That's it. It's Ayew. And he's
fouled. He's given the foul. Robertson's
adjudged to a foul on right near the corner flag. So the last action of this game is going to be Liverpool defending a set piece. It's a poor decision, not by Robertson, isn't it? I think he might have got the ball. But it was similar to when he went round the side of him, didn't he, I think?
Yeah.
He's getting
booked for the chat.
Right then, nervous times for the Reds. Free kick to Crystal Palace, crossing position. Liverpool, never mind, winning 3 points. They've got to try and save this last one. Ball into the box. It's a dangerous one. It's back post. To Corey, back in by Anderson. Headed over the bar. It's a corner for Crystal Palace. With the goal Matip nodding it over. The ref's going to allow them to take it as well.
Aren't we?
The ref's going to allow them to take it today as well. We're past the 3 minutes, but Crystal Palace are going to be allowed to take this corner kick.
Oh, God.
Elise's gone over. It's a poor corner. It's cleared. And it's 0-0. Final whistle goes then. It's Crystal Palace 0. Liverpool 0. It's another clean sheet for Liverpool in the Premier League, but that's the only positive you're going to get, really. Crystal Palace are fuming. What are they fuming over? They want another corner out of it, maybe. The whistle's gone. The final whistle's gone. I think Crystal Palace was fuming that they didn't get another chance to take the corner, but the final whistle had gone. I don't know if there's something out really, Steve. We've got obviously we've got loads of shows to do. So obviously we've got the fan interactive show that I'll be doing very, very shortly. So keep an eye out on the YouTube channel, of course. The first part of the chat will be open to YouTube members, then we'll open it up as I go over to the board. Head over to Twitter as well to let us know your thoughts. We can react there. We'll bring up all your thoughts and comments. And then later on redmenplus.com, Steve will be back with Dan for the instant match reaction. What we'll do for you is, if you guys want to watch that, if you sign up to redmenplus.com as a club captain and use the code IMR on the payment screen, you'll be given a free month. So if you want to check out that and all the other post-game content that we've got for you, as Patrick Vieira continues to argue with the referee, use code IMR on the payment screen. You can get it for free. Check it all out and see how it goes. I'm not sure. Liverpool really, Steve. I was just from that up flattish, just like lots of 5s and 6s out of 10s and nothing special.
Take the ish off the flattish. It's just flat. It doesn't look like a team to me that went out there with spring in a step, wanted to win the game of football. You lose heavily at home. You go there the next game. You look for a reaction. You look for those players who had bad games to improve. You look for a general step up in. We didn't touch the heights of that first half at Real Madrid. I've said to you off air before we came on that if Liverpool can play as well for the first half as they did against Real Madrid, they probably win the game within the half. It was so disjointed, all the decision making. I'm not surprised Trent came off. I didn't think Trent had a great game at all. I'm looking at it thinking, that was kind of a must-win game. Genuinely got aspirations to pinch that 4th place. every opportunity you get, you need to be winning games.
What that means in terms of the league table, Liverpool are 7th at the moment. They've got a game in hand over Tottenham, who are 4th, but they are level with Newcastle, who are 5th. So Tottenham are 42 points, yeah. So Liverpool are 6 points behind with a game in hand, but they are 5 points behind. Newcastle haven't played the same games. Fulham are above us, but they've played 2 games more. They're 3 points above. But yeah, that was one where, that's one that you need. It's disappointing, really. And like I say, a lack of ruthlessness, like silly mistakes. It wasn't the absolute disaster show of certain games where they've killed themselves, but there was times where they nearly did. But yeah, it's a disappointing one, really. Like I say, if you guys want to get involved, we'll start wrapping up. Thanks everyone so much for watching us on the watch along. Thanks for joining me and Steve. Like I say, I'll be back very, very shortly with a fan interactive show. Get yourselves involved in that. Later on, Steve and Dan will be back for the IMR. We've also, over on Redmen Plus, got Chloe down at the ground. She'll have the In the Ground podcast on Plus, and she'll have a reaction on the YouTube channel as well. But like I say, if you want to sign up to Redmen Plus and get the In the Ground, get the instant match reaction, and all our rest of our amazing content for a month, use the code IMR on the payment screen if you sign up as a captain, and you'll get it for nothing. Go and check it out. If you don't like it, just cancel it, and then you've not done anything. Go and give it a try, give it a week, see what we offer you, and if you don't like it, all the best. Right, thanks very much to Steve. Thanks very much to Dan for being on the socials. Thanks very much to Aaron. Thanks to Danny for modding the chat. Thanks for you guys for joining us. We'll catch you all next time. Take care, everyone. Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed that show. Do you want to get your hands on some amazing Liverpool merchandise? Well, if you become a Redmen Plus Club legend on a yearly subscription, we'll instantly send you 2 merch codes to get you 2 pieces of merchandise from redmenmerch.com. T-shirts are amazing. Go and get yourselves one. Simply become a Redmen Plus Club legend on a yearly subscription, and that code will be in your inbox very, very shortly.